Hello, hello, hello. Jake, how are you?
I am fantastic. I'm stoked for today, actually. It's been a
Pumped?
great week. Yes, absolutely. What's
Good,
up,
man.
everybody?
Welcome
How have
back,
you been?
y'all. I'm pretty good. Been a bit. What? Only been 4 weeks since the last time we did this.
I know,
Uh,
I know. It's funny. I think we were talking about being more consistent. And life happens.
yeah,
In
yeah.
good ways and bad ways.
You know, I'm happy you did not catch too many One Piece strays, given all the shade you've been throwing lately. So I'm glad to see that you're still alive.
I'm
Welcome
still
back,
alive.
Real Collectors, Fake Investors. I'm Ern. This is Fake Collector Jake. And today we have a really awesome and cool guest today with us, Quilly, Drew. Welcome.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome, Drew.
Happy to be
Um,
here.
Drew, tell us about you. Tell us about what you do and who you are.
Yeah, so I'm
Because I'm
Drew. What's up?
no, I was just gonna say. I mean, I feel like we've all been friends now for what, 3 years, roughly around.
Roughly, yeah,
I
yeah.
met
Yeah,
Quilly
it's
before I met you, Jake.
that's actually I did not know that. Interesting.
Oh yeah,
Was it through like Oaks Discord or was it just in person?
yeah. Bay
I
Area
remember.
shows.
Yeah, Bay Area
Yeah.
shows, man.
Oh,
He came up to my table back when I was in my vending life.
I
Um,
remember those days.
oh yeah.
Good old
Uh,
days.
but yeah, I'm Drew, Quilly Bear Cards, and I've been back in the hobby for probably like 3-ish years now, a little bit 3.5-ish years. I grew up with Pokemon, just like most other people. Learned to read because of Pokemon, sounding out the names on a poster on the back of my door. Um, and I'm a collector of primarily Japanese vintage Pokemon, and also run a business primarily grading and selling. Um, that's the brief overview. Done a little bit of everything in the past few years, I think.
Yeah, you
He's
sound like
also
a.
officially a Poketuber now.
That's
Amazingly
true.
enough, yeah, I've been roped into it.
This is Quilly's latest uploaded thumbnail. I watched the whole thing like right when you uploaded it, um,
Likewise.
because I had just woken up. So
Fantastic.
great video. If you guys haven't watched Quilly's video or subscribed to his channel, his link's down below, which should be down below. Um, Today we're going to talk about a bunch of different things. I think first to start, we're definitely going to get into how hot everything is and talk about is now the time to go all in. I'm not going all in. I just figured it'd be a catchy thing to say. We're going to talk about some of our PC pickups and things we're collecting, of course, and a few other topics as well. I did want to ask, what Japanese vintage do you have right now?
Um, okay, so I'm primarily a collector of Raikou and Absol. Those are my two favorite Pokemon. So I've been slowly accumulating. I first started with a Raikou collection and um, started putting together. I don't know if we want to jump right into our PC stuff, but
Dude,
um,
Yeah,
the
come on now.
if Jake
I
and I can fill
I
3 hours of minimal preparation, this is going to be
Perfect.
a
Oh, this,
trilogy.
this is oh yeah, this is gonna be an epic saga. But so yeah, I collect Raikou and Absol primarily. I like a lot of the Japanese vintage cards, primarily like unlimited cards. The sort of lower print numbers I find super interesting. And then I'm also collecting a set of the Japanese lottery cards, which are um, the legendary present campaign. I was just remarking to Jake and our friend Yvonne that like I'm kind of mad because people figured out what they were and they've just shot up crazy in price and I don't have all of them. So everyone in the chat, please keep it under wraps. You did not hear it here. But so I don't have a full set of those, but I do have. This is I guess I'll just start with this one. It's not the legendary present campaign, but it is the shiny present campaign Raikou, and this was actually the first lottery card I picked up. Um, I just fell in love with these releases because they're super limited. You had to enter in this lottery. The legendary present campaign is like the Hoenns, the Hoenn legendaries, and then Deoxys and Palkia and Dialga. And then the shiny present campaign is the Johto dogs or Johto cats. Whoops. And then Lugia and Ho-Oh. And they were limited to.
Are they dogs or cats?
They're cats.
Per.
Okay, this is everyone argues about this online. I used to say dogs, and I had to correct myself because the literal creator of them said that they were based on cats. Entei's a lion, Raikou is a tiger, and Suicune is a leopard. That was what they were based on, but they do have some features of dogs as well. Just legendary dogs sort of like rolls off the tongue a little bit, I think.
It does.
Legendary beasts. They're technically
beast. I know,
but because like give them an actual like genus, if you will, but they are technically based off of cats primarily. But yeah, so these lottery cards I think are super cool. Because they're limited number of copies. Theoretically, for the shiny present campaign, there's only 1,000 copies of them, and then for the that's shiny present, and then for the legendary present campaign, there are 5,000 copies. And I just found that so interesting and wanted to collect them.
The Dialga that I showed you months ago got an 8. I got it back. I thought you meant the E-Lotto cards.
No, I haven't gotten to those. I think those were a little bit more well known. I would like to get them eventually, but they're kind of on the back burner right now.
That Nishida Charizard's like one of my favorite Charizard of all time.
It's like amazing.
I'm devastated that didn't come holo in Expedition. It's like such a bad move. But
hey, they like to leave some special sauce for Japanese collectors. So luckily there's that.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can pull up an additional screen on this screen.
Drew, which ones are you missing from the set?
Oh, do I dare say it out loud?
I mean,
no, it's fine. It's I'm still missing Kyogre, Palkia. I have a Dialga and a Deoxys currently in grading that I think have a chance at a 10.
Wow.
And then the Lugia Legend set. So this is a bit of a little known fact is that the legend sets, so like L1, Lugia and Ho-Oh were actually released as lotteries if they are the unlimited version. All of the other legend sets had an unlimited booster box print run, so you can't distinguish which came from the lottery or which came from the unlimited booster boxes.
Slow down.
You're
good.
Said
the unlimited Japanese Lugia
Legend, correct.
Am I going to be able to eBay this?
You might. They don't categorize. So I actually, I have the Ho-Oh as well.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, I've seen this.
Those ones. Yeah. Yes, those ones. So the Lugia and Ho-Oh in unlimited version. We know that every unlimited version is actually part of that lottery because it was released as part of the lottery, and L1 never got an unlimited booster box release. So that's the only way we can tell that all of those copies were from the lottery. However, for the other ones, the other legend sets, they were also released in unlimited, in an unlimited release as a booster box as well as in the lottery set, so you can't distinguish them.
Dude,
so I actually went through the trouble of getting PSA to change their label on those, and so now if you submit the unlimited versions, they'll come back as the legendary present Lugia Ho-Oh rather than the L1 Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Real quick, thank you Jack Wood Ford. Shout out Zorner cards. Shout out to Zorner.
Shout out to Zorner. We had a whole raid from his stream, it looks like.
Oh, shout out
really?
Zorner.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Zorner.
Yeah. Shout out Mike. Met
him in person at Card Party. Very
great guy.
Deep and noticeable voice. You will know when Zorner has arrived.
Shouts out to Mike.
Best describe it. Quilly, I have to say, you're like, there's like people who love Dust, there's like Dust
Yes.
Lords, and then you're like king of the Dust Lords. Like,
Yeah, no,
I have
it's
not heard anyone talk about this kind of stuff in like a couple of years because it's just so, you know,
out there. Yeah,
you're,
no,
It's
you're
in
on
the
a-
trenches.
you're
Yeah.
in the yeah, you made the trenches. It's like way out there.
Hey,
But hey,
He's still
that's
Ern,
great.
digging.
you,
He's
Ern, you
still
always,
digging.
I'm still
You-
digging. I'm
Ern,
anyway,
you always talk about spending hours on Bulbapedia.
yeah.
Same deal.
Yeah, this is smart. Cool. I feel like I just learned a bunch from you already. Zorner, thanks for the 5 gifted. Super appreciate it, man. Good luck with everything you're doing. Heard you're killing it. Dusty
What's up, Dusty?
Flotilla. Hey, folks. Hi,
It's
Ern
like-
and Jake. Good to see you.
Yeah.
I thought it said tortilla.
I
not gonna
almost thought it did too.
Yep. All right. So, Jake, your turn.
PC stuff. I actually have a few things. I've been working on, this is like a side project, but I've been working on an Aggron collection because Aggron's, I don't know, cool.
Underrated.
Yeah, so this is I would say the rookie Aggron. This is by Arita. This is from Ruby and Sapphire, so classic. And then this card was so cheap that I just couldn't pass it up. This is the Team Magma Aggron PSA 9s, of course. It's just typically what I collect.
Dude, that card's ugly.
Oh, shut it. And then we got the I believe this is Triumphant. Yeah, this is Triumphant Aggron. Of course, they're
Where'd
all
you get
graded
these?
guard up.
eBay?
eBay, and then there was a local show that I picked up one of these. And then these were from a little bit ago, but I don't think I've shown them on the pod. But I got the Garchomp Supreme Victors, I believe. Yeah, this is so good. For a PSA 9, I know that like this card is really low pop in a 10, but for a 9, it's really cheap. And then this is the best Scizor
Oh, yeah.
like of all time. I know it's pretty low pop in unlimited in Japanese.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
this
yeah.
is my most recent pickup that I actually showed off on the channel recently that I'm really stoked about. But it's the First Ed Dark Dragonite. This has been on my list for a long time. This card and the Dark Blastoise are my favorite two from Team Rocket. And then I got to get the Raichu and the Charizard at some point. But yeah, those have been my recent pickups.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
The Dark Raichu is in Japanese fossil, right?
And yeah,
Believe so.
in I believe so. Yeah.
Ha,
Mhm.
Quilly. Got you on that one. All right, my turn. Let's see. Did I show this already when I bought this? It's been a long time.
You showed me. I don't know if you showed the
Oh, yeah, I
channel.
showed
Wow,
this.
that's sauce.
I'm the only moron on the planet who went into a bidding war on this card months ago. On the
Well,
Super
you-
C10.
You are at least one of two
One of two.
morons on the planet.
King of the morons. And then I got this a few weeks ago. See, I'm a true collector, guys. This, by the way, this was a $900 card.
Wow. For a prime Electrode is crazy.
Yeah, it's holding strong too. It's gone up a little bit. Prime Electrode, okay. And then I've been loading up on some celebrations. I would say I'm spilling sauce, but I'm not because like you can't really get them as much anymore. I've been buying these. I have
Oh,
many
nice.
of them. Pop 1700. It's like 800 $700 a card right now.
Cheap.
Who knows? Maybe it goes up, maybe it goes down. Don't know.
That one might do well this year, I might say. I don't know about the Pokeball,
yeah.
though. The Pokeball, I'm like, eh. I think the
Ray-
Pikachu is the right play.
I agree. The Pokeball in Japanese is actually not that expensive for whatever reason. In English, I actually think it's a little bit more.
Yeah.
But the Pikachu in Japanese, there's like several thousand pop 10.
You said it
with
was
the gifted 10.
Oh,
Sorry,
shout out to Ray.
Oh,
Thank you.
shout out,
Shout out,
Ray.
Ray. Appreciate it, brother.
Hell yeah.
met
You said
him
there's
at Card Party.
1,700 10s, right? Yeah, Ray's solid. You met so many people at Car Party, Quilly. I feel like that was
I
like
met everybody.
over.
It was my-
Yeah,
It was my first travel show. It was awesome.
yeah. That was a great time.
Are we
We
doing
need to
card
do it
party?
again soon. Yeah.
I have to get that situated.
Yeah, I know you've been on it more than I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to go. I mean, it's California. It's like, why not? Probably fly out for the weekend and try to do something. Airbnb would probably make more sense. I know last time we all brought the girls, but I'm like, I don't know if she wants to come to this one because it says San Diego, but it's
It's not
technically
San
not San
Diego.
Diego, and it's like
The
No.
there's
Gaylord Hotel
nothing.
is really nice though. It's like in the
Yeah,
back of
but
it they
like,
have like a half of a water park. And not really. It's just a big pool with slides. But it's nice. It's worth going to San Diego to visit and to stay at. But you're right.
yeah,
Let's have them stay back so we can source.
yeah, definitely. What's been new with you, Aaron? Like what's been something you've something exciting?
Man, I've been heads down on work pretty hardcore. Um, I haven't been going to shows. I haven't really been. I lied. I have been buying a lot, just like stuff to masquerade. But I don't know. I haven't really been doing much. I mean, I haven't been able to record much. I've been traveling a bit, so um, nothing really. I've just been kind of quiet, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a weird time because like I did really well last year selling. This year, I'm not even going to do close to the same amount. Maybe like a quarter of what I did last year. But honestly, I feel okay about it because it's just like I don't know, work-life balance, hobby balance, and
Yeah.
I
I
feel
don't
like
feel stressed. So
I feel like that's like one of the best things about the hobby though. Like it feels like something you can pick up and put down, right? When it serves you and it like is can be a part of your life. I feel the same way. I mean, I'm ramping up right now, like in a different place, but I can see times in the future where, I'm getting ready to graduate and I'm gonna start a new job, and maybe I'll need to take step back a little bit, but then I can always ramp up again. It just is so nice in the way that it's like a choose your own adventure kind of thing, where you can
It
do
is.
what works for you.
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel this. Definitely feel the same way from like a content perspective. Like there's ups and downs with content when you're making content, and there's times where I feel like I don't want to make anything, and it's typically best not to. Like if I'm trying to like force myself to make content, I usually delete it. It's probably for the best because I'm just whether it's low energy or just like I don't know, the noise in the hobby is getting to me. It's just not a good thing to put out. But like there are times where like it's like riding a bike, right? Like you can come back to this stuff after, not being in it for X amount of time, and it's like nothing, it's like you never left. And I feel like right now I'm kind of with you, Drew. I'm ramping up from like a content perspective. Things have been crazy this week. But Drew, you mentioned work and the fact that you're going to be graduating soon. For those that don't know, do you want to share a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, I'm a PhD student right now. I study neuroscience. So if you do listen to any of my content, I usually have kind of a psychological bent to a lot of things because that's just what I enjoy thinking about in my day-to-day life as well. And I study the brain, so it kind of fits. But I'm hoping to be graduating from my program sometime this year, and then we'll move on to whatever the next thing is. I'm not totally sure what that is, but
It's
Pokemon's
exciting.
here and is fun to do on the side as well.
how many years have you been in school?
I'm a
Not a
seventh
trick
year
question.
student. No, I know.
Oh, yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
seventh year student. It's been a long time.
I made a joke for the stream. I said Quilly's been a student longer than most of us have been in Pokemon booms.
Yeah.
Literally.
Hey, I mean, like 2020, right? I think I started my program in 2019, so right before the
Wow.
boom. And I stupid me, I did neuroscience instead of Pokemon Boom. So tell me,
Dan would be
Yeah.
disappointed.
I know, tell me.
Hopefully that pays off. I have no idea. Is that like? Sorry, that got dark. Is that?
No. Let's be clear. Drew's got a safety net, and he's slowly scaling with Fanatics. Like he's got his thing going, and he's killing it right now.
Yeah.
How's that going, Drew? You want to share a little bit about what's going on there?
Sure. Yeah. So I pivoted my business pretty hard in 2025, and um, up till then, I had been doing a lot of uh, I tried a lot of different things. So I like tried vending a little bit. Shout out, I want to say shout out Daniel Chetta Collects. He's from the Bay as well, and he like really took me under his wing and like showed me the ropes vending, and it was like such a great experience for me. But ultimately, at that point, it wasn't really for me because I didn't have like the inventory to like be able to do shows regularly. And I feel like so much of vending, especially in our area in the Bay where there's so much card culture, is about like that consistency and developing the people that like show up at your table. Like there's so many of these vendors that we know in the area where, you know, you just see people come to them every time there's a show, and they're constantly there, and they build that sort of rapport and then therefore that inventory and stuff. And it was frankly just hard for me to find like time to do all of that work as well. And so then I like kind of switched to eBay. There was the whole eBay vault thing, which was obviously too good to be true. Taking
It
full,
was.
I was too good to be true, clearly. And so I was taking full advantage of that for as long as possible. And then I was selling just myself on eBay for a while. And then eventually in the middle of 2025, I developed a relationship with Fanatics, and I've been selling pretty much exclusively there for all my graded stuff ever since, and have been working on getting better rates and being a part of their dealer program. And I've just been working on scaling that business, and ultimately I hope to open up some consignment opportunities in the future. I have a couple people that have been helping me test it out, because there's like a lot on the back end that you have to figure out with like documentation and how to figure out payouts and all the different spreadsheets and all of that stuff. So it's a work in progress. It's definitely like a crazy growing experience, but it's been fun.
I know someone who can probably benefit from your consulting services, and his name is Dan Ketchum-All Collectibles.
Well, trust me, I'm sure I'm even more low tech than Dan. Like, I'm still figuring out. And I will say, like a lot of it has to do with the reporting that they're able to give us, and the spreadsheets that like they provide us on the back end.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I love a lot of things about like the Fanatics service and what they provide, and they've been super receptive, at least to me, in making changes to even the way that they export data, that has make a huge difference. But it's still like a process and scaling up.
How actually, let me answer this question with a quick one, Grimer. Which co-host has the better beard?
Woof.
All right. I don't know how to answer that one.
Skip.
Both look well kept, no food, clean. Dan's beard is the one that shocks me every time he makes a video. I'm like, dude.
Dan is, I swear, he goes into his caveman mode, and it's just like,
hey, it's a boom. It's a boom. He doesn't have time to shave.
That's
Are you
true.
kidding?
Yeah, why shave?
I told him he can't shave until Destin Rivals gets a reprint.
All right, Quilly, I have a question. What was the process like to work with Fanatics? Because I actually have not heard too many people do that. Do you just like hit them up and say, "Hey, I got a bunch of dust I need to sell," or how does that work?
I got a bunch of, yeah, exactly. For me, I don't know how like other people do it, but for me, they actually ended up reaching out to me. So I started selling on there quite a bit because of the whole CGC Fanatics collaboration that
we don't talk about that publicly.
No, I know. but but yeah, so it's like I started selling on there quite a bit, and then and eventually they reached out to me and asked if they could do anything for me, and just sort of rolled from there. I like discussed it with them, and just have been trying to level up ever since.
Yeah, I will get an email like maybe once a quarter from someone there, but it also comes when I don't do anything. So I'm like, I don't know what I did to deserve outside of spending a lot of money. Uh,
There you go.
but yeah,
Is it like a like a marketing email, or is it
I
like
want to
someone
find it and
actually
read it to you
reaching
right
out to
now.
you?
No, it's a
Oh
person.
boy.
It's like, hey, I'm an account, blah blah blah. I noticed you did this. I'm not gonna pull it up. I'll read it to you guys. It's a high touch email from an actual person.
High touch email. This guy works in tech.
Yeah. Oh, that's my way of saying it's a nice
Yeah.
curated email. Anyway, we don't need to go through that. So you sell a lot on Fanatics, and are you? Do you like? How do you source?
Few different ways. I mean, so I primarily do a lot of Japanese. So I buy from Japan a lot, and then we have tons of local shows in the area where I source English as well. So I'll go to those periodically and buy raw cards to grade, and then just kind of go from there. I don't have like a sort of set system. It's kind of where the opportunity is that month. Yeah, it's nothing fancy really. It's just like find the cards that have the right metrics that I think have like good 10 rates, that I think look good either in photos or in person, have good margin on the back end, and then decide where I want to send them to grade, either PSA or CGC.
And are you grading a lot across both companies? Obviously not Beckett, because nobody grades there.
I mean, I grade to both. Basically, I have a pile where if it's going to PSA, I'll just like build up a 20 card sub and send it out. And then I have a sort of rotating churn pile that goes to CGC because their turnaround time is a little bit faster. And it just really depends on what I think that card is going to look like when I get it back from PSA. Like if I think it's has a strong chance of getting a PSA 10 versus a pristine, and then like what the margin is on the 10 from PSA versus if I think it's just gonna like get a CGC 10 and then be able to like turn that over, then I'll do that. But I sort of keep both piles going as quickly as possible is the goal.
Yeah, I kind of feel like if you don't have a system to source, that it really hurts your ability to stay consistent. Unless like you're just sourcing in bulk and you have a bunch of cards to submit and grade and that kind of thing. If you're not constantly buying and sourcing, then like you'll hit walls of like stagnation that you can get dry for a while.
It definitely can, especially, and it's crazy to say that even here, like being in the Bay Area where we have so many card shows, it's just like for me, I feel like I'm curious how you scale this is outside of consignments from like buying stuff to grade, because like I look at my situation where it sounds to me like most of the English you're buying is probably at shows. You're probably not risking buying volume like you are in Japan, right? Like
no,
I wouldn't do that, especially now. Like Scarlet and Violet quality is terrible. I mean, there's some benefits to Mega right now where it's probably lower risk, but like for me, when I'm buying English to grade, I'm at shows or card shops that I know that don't grade. And even then, like with GameStop, with just like the amount of demand and traffic at these card shows, it's not scalable. Like you can't go into a card show and say, I'm going to get 50 cards from this card show. You're more likely to get, a fraction of that. And that's been my experience. Like, I think I went to a card show. It was the East Bay card show that was semi-recent, and I walked every table. It took me 6 hours, and I walked away with about 15, 20 cards.
Okay. For the chat,
your black gloves and your flashlight.
Like for the chat though, Jake's standards are insane. We were at car party, and I kept yelling at him. You have to just like buy.
They really did, but especially Drew. Drew was even like pointing cards out, like buy this, and I'm like, I don't know about that one.
I was giving him the opportunity to buy it.
I need to buy.
And then I would buy it. He would say no.
I know.
That submission I got back is a testament to you just buy what you think could 10, not will 10, and you're gonna get that lazy grader who came in on a weekend and he just wants to get the day over with, and he's going to give you a 10.
Was that
It's a double-edged
card
sword.
party sub? Was that your card?
Yeah.
The one where I
that one with
revealed,
all
yeah,
the
that was
with all the
like
guard chomps.
99%. Yeah,
And you did great.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
killed
He
it.
killed it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I was
so
shocked.
The hilarious thing is, I graded all my card party cards as well, and I got torched. So it's a double-edged sword.
See,
for sure.
there you
Like,
go. Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
again.
that's just how grading works. But honestly, what I should have done though is I sent all of my card party cards in one sub, and I should have there's so much more variance between graders than there are between cards in an individual sub. So I should have just sent it out into individual subs. So I was grading all of them with CGC, and I could very easily just have divided it up into different subs, have actually introduce more of that like sort of volume in the and create that variance for myself, because I mean maybe I would have still gotten cooked on everything, and maybe I'm just blind, but it also it's less of a binary thing. But I mean when you're grading at scale, right? Like if I'm submitting 50 cards, right? And if that's a significant amount of capital, maybe it makes sense to split it up and spread some of that greater risk, if you will, across different subs. But if I'm grading 1,000 cards a month, then send the 50-50.
It doesn't
50,
matter.
50,
Yeah.
right?
Just keep sending.
I'm not at that point yet. I'm not grading $1,000, $2,000.
I'm trying to.
Right?
I have 150 out now. I have 60 more in my box on the table, and I'm trying to continue to get that churn out. But at the same time, I can't scale it. And like you said, I need to be a little my standards are too high for what I want to send. So I need to send the stuff that I question to CGC, because I think they'll still 10. Here's a great example of what you just validated what you just said. So all the Lucarios that I went through, Drew, the first submission is when I went through all of them and I looked for the best 20 copies. I sent them out, and then I had started working on another sub, and I was like, I'm going to pull through the rest and look at the second best. And that was another 14 or 15. I sent those out. That second sub came back sooner, and I got 14 out of 15 10s. And then I got the other one back, which was the first one that I went through. Those were the best of the best. And I got a lower percentage in 10s than I did that sub. So it is kind of dependent on who graded it. I have noticed that they're sending to Florida now. They're having graders in Florida and New Jersey, and so to me, what I'm saying is there's totally variance in grading, but I don't think you do. Either of you guys do. Either is playing the psychological warfare where you're sending, I think if I send too many of this one card, there's no way. There's no I just saw your table of what you have, Ern, you sent us in the chat. I'm you're gonna just send it all. It's just full send.
I don't care.
Yeah.
That sub I did in the last stream. By the way, if you guys can't hear me, let me know. I think it should be okay now. I submitted one of the duplicates was up to 8 cards of the same card.
Yeah.
Just full send.
It doesn't matter. Just send it.
Yeah. Bidem. Yes, the objectivity isn't there when you need to try and trick the system. This is the truth of it. That's what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
There's no there's no rights. You can't lobby for this to change. You can't go to City Hall and ask for something. This is just what we're dealt with. So deal with it and figure out how to
play the game.
Get the odds. Play the game. And the only way you play the game is you submit a lot. You just keep submitting. You keep submitting, and then eventually, more often than not, as long as you know how to spot cards that don't look absolutely terrible, you're going to be on the right side of good on most of those submissions, and you're going to get 10s. You're going to be why did I get a 10 on this card? And that's going to happen again and again and again. And then the 9s and the 8s that you randomly get, they're not going to be as plentiful as you think. People like to over exaggerate how bad their grading submissions are. I've seen some submissions.
You, man.
I'm the king of questionable submissions. I've seen some people's submissions. I'm dude, you need to submit 10x what you're doing, and then share what you think.
Yeah.
It's always the people that are grading for the first time that are this was a 10 and they get an 8, and I'm well, it looks like an 8.
Yeah, you know, it's a strong 8.
Yeah.
Very
What did Merck
likely.
say?
Yeah.
Hate to hear it though, getting less just because it's different person grading, knowing you know what though,
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, it's what people really want. I'm also someone that advocates for the fact that like grading should never be just AI cameras and scans. Like I think there needs to be a person like a human element to it at all times. I think even tag is still using a human element. I don't think it can be completely removed. And at the end of the day, people just want tens. That's why CGC 10 gem mint labels exist.
Well,
Truly.
I mean, sorry, just going back to Son of Merc's question is like, also you have to remember that Jake is taking like the perfect cards and then the slightly less than perfect cards, which are all tens, right? So like just calibrate your like the expectations here, right? It's like when we're saying they were slightly worse, they were still tens, and he got a few nines in both subs, right? It's like,
you should start
I know.
business. I have a business idea for you. Okay.
I already know what you're gonna say. Team Rocket Joey has. I think I know what you're gonna say. Go for it though.
I highly doubt it because this is a proprietary idea I thought about a long time ago. You should start a business where all you do is you sell cards that you think are tens. And you tell
That's
people,
pretty much
I think this could 25% premium. And you hedge your bets and you sell it for market plus 25%. And like, it's up to that person to submit it. But you can be the guy, you say like, in my opinion, this is a 10. But who knows? Because you don't control the outcome.
Yeah, no, I know. It's funny. No, I was with Henry and Joey. They came down, was it last weekend? And we went to a card show. We went to the Westgate show. And I was walking with them and I was looking at cars, and Joey looks at me and goes, "You need to start a consignment service where you walk with people and help them source cars." And I'm like, that is just like such a waste of time. There's honestly no way. Like I am helping other people make money. And I mean, I'm all for that, but like that, I'm yeah, there's no way. My feet would hurt.
Yeah. I have friends who get back in the hobby and they're like, how do you know what to grade? I'm like, math.
Yeah.
Hard work.
Right. It's literally math.
Alt tabbing, shift tabbing to different tabs and checking comps and eBay and alt. Like, if I taught you,
also,
then I would
sometimes
lose my sauce.
It doesn't even need to be that deep. Like, it's just like from like an art perspective or a Pokemon perspective, and you're like, yep, that's the one. Like it doesn't even matter if the gem rate's low or if it's like, I mean, it's better if it's higher for like getting more tens out. But like at the end of the day, we've seen so many examples in this hobby where it doesn't matter how high pop it is or how easy to grade it is. If it's the right Pokemon, if it's Pikachu, if it's Umbreon, if it's Charizard, it doesn't matter. Like time will prove itself. And I think Charizard UPC promos that we got in the past are a great example of that. These new Charizard UPC promos are probably another example of that. Yeah, I don't know.
As I sent you guys a photo of my stack of 100 in Japanese.
That's a sauce.
Yeah.
I would show the chat, but I packed it up. Elite says, at least tag gives you a detailed report. Yes, but
sure.
Sometimes the report is like inaccurate.
Yeah.
So I had 3 cards that got, I forgot the grade exactly, high 900 score. I just cracked them and sent them to Beckett. Thank you, Tag, for validating my cards are in great shape. Let's see if I get a black label. I've always had the idea that like it's not the technology that's going to change who's winning the grading war. It's whoever makes grading more accessible.
And who's doing that? And who's going to do that with the other grading company that they just acquired?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's going to do that in the future, how that changes, but like that's the key problem to solve. And then secondly, I would say, how do you appeal to the whales and the people who are going to spend the big bucks? But I don't think if you can't outpace how fast PSA is grading, then you have to come up with another tactic. And I don't know. It's just like
But at that same time, tactics feel like gimmicks now. Like Tag's probably going to drop those pods either this year or next year. Like that seems like a total mess in my opinion. Like I'm scared of what happens in the hobby when those drop. Like there's going to be people just like waiting in line all day, regrading the same card until
Oh
the pod
yuck,
gives it a
yeah.
10. Like, dude, it's gonna be gross. It's gonna be just like the Pokemon vending machines. It's gonna be on Poke Streets. Like it's gonna be a whole thing. Like everyone finds a way. It sucks, but like we all know this, that when money is to be made, people find messed up ways to make it benefit them, and that pod is gonna be a great example of that. Shout out to Ricky in the chat. Someone
Yeah.
was like, just watch Oyama's video on grading. That's all you need. He's like, nah, that Oyama guy is mid. Shout out, Ricky. Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's we talked about this before, right? Or somewhere?
I'm sure we have.
You want imperfections in the hobby. That's how you find arbitrage. If everything was perfect, then
Yeah.
The playing field shouldn't be equal. Whether that's how you source, how grading works, arbitrage between grading companies, all those different things.
I think it makes it more fun. It makes it more fun to me, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, there's they got us on the, not to get too technical with it, but they got us on that variable reward schedule, right? That's how they get the dopamine directly into our brains. If it were like completely deterministic every time and we knew exactly how it worked, then it would be not
it's not gambling.
You don't have that. You don't get that rush, right? You like, and you don't get someone to blame afterwards. You don't get to say, "Oh, I got the bad grader," or whatever, right? It's like
also like the imperfections like corporations can't necessarily monopolize. They can't own exclusively, right? Like PSA is not going to go out and go crack a bunch of CGC slabs and make them PSA 10s or Beckett 10s or whatever, or vice versa. That's like for the common person to do. And there's, real margin there, real opportunity there, where like their company is too big of an operation to think about how they solve for problems like that, which means like everyone else who is not a big company can benefit from it.
Yeah, once you're at a certain scale, like certain things are just not worth your time anymore.
Yeah. Right. Although I do see a future maybe where PSA hires people to do that in like 5 or 10 years.
Your conspiracy theorist video was a banger for sure.
Which one? But about them hiring people to source and grade? It's not a conspiracy. It's a logical business plan. It's like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, like if we're selling our graded slabs to them, are we just like independent contractors for PSA as well? Taking the
it's half the vendors now.
I mean,
like why do they need to pay anybody to do that?
Yeah.
Like they already have all these independent contractors running around shows buying slabs at 80% to sell them at 86%.
I don't know if there are independent contractors, but
not really, obviously.
1099s.
Right.
With that volume and sale.
GameStop, baby.
Yeah, we're screwed, guys. Yeah. The more I think about
I'm with you though. Like once they've had enough though, it's gonna be interesting. Like
I do not leave my house just until I get a tag 10. Keep resubmitting, bud.
Oh my gosh, LGSs are going to be so pissed, like waking up early, get into the store, and then there's just this line of people that aren't there for a new release. They're there for the pod. It's dark. It's so dark.
I wonder what a secondhand tag grading machine would sell for on like the black market. And I wonder if you could like reprogram it.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's a bad idea. This world is too cynical for that to be successful. Like I don't know.
That said, Jake, how much are you grading these days?
I will say at the end of last year, I was grading a lot. I've been meaning to get out a submission so that I can start looking for stuff. I should be looking for more stuff to grade, but honestly, I needed a break from it. Like it's just too much energy for me for like, especially when I want to go to a card show and like have fun. Like sometimes sourcing can be a lot. But I'm grading roughly on average, probably like 40 to 50 cards a month. I want to get to like 100 cards a month, but it's just right now PSA is too slow. So and one of my goals this year I mentioned is grading with tag, grading with I want to grade with ARS through Shug. Shout out to Shug, by the way. Shug challenged me. Him and I are going to try to do a black label, and whoever wins first is basically the winner. But we're going to try to grade English with Beckett, see who gets the first black label between the two of us, which will be fun. Shout out to Brody, by the way. I had Brody on the channel over the weekend, and I found out he graded once with Beckett, and he graded a black label Celebrations Umbreon, black label Shiny Mew from Celebrations, and then one very niche Japanese like Cardass card, I believe. Was it Cardass or was it
how many items in that submission?
I don't know how many cards he submitted, but he still has both the Umbreon and the Mew.
How much does this bad boy sell for?
He literally just like mic dropped and never went and graded with Beckett again, and he's been grading with PSA since. And I'm like, you're an animal.
All right, the last sale.
There's a five card submission.
I would actually probably buy this, but it sold for 4,200. That sounds cheap.
The Umbreon or
crazy?
The Mew?
Umbreon.
Yeah, no, it does sound cheap in this market.
How long ago?
I'm gonna show you. Add to stage. It just sold February 1st.
Oh, just sold.
That sounds cheap. And then it sold for more September 11th.
Yeah. Dang. No, Brody's got diamond hands.
Brody, I'll give you 70%. Let me know. And you said Mew?
Yeah, he's got the shiny Mew from the main set.
That seems cheap.
That seems cheap. I don't know. What's the pop say?
13. Brody, I'll give you 95%. Strong. Paying strong. I don't know. I'm not a black label buyer. I'm just trolling, but
no.
For some reason, it just feels cheap given how crazy everything is.
I mean, the black label Mega Charizard from Phantasmal just sold for 12. I think James just put it on his Instagram. It's crazy.
I'm curious who's paying for this stuff. There's a question I wanted to answer. Said my Mega Zard yesterday to grade. Thoughts on how that slab will perform? Such a small set, can't see it holding over 1,500. My thoughts are it's going to keep going down.
Mm-hmm.
I agree to an extent, but I also think that this probably will hold better than the Mewtwo and probably not. It'll follow however the Umbreon does from Prismatic, regardless of how small the set is or how many there are. It's too strong of a card, I think, to like 1,500 for a 10. Is that what it's? I don't think that's what it's going for right now.
It's going for
going for like 2.
2K.
I think Ricky just sold one for 2.
My projections of it getting to 600 to 800 PSA 10 is way off.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, the raw price has gone up. I think it was like around 600 to 700, but I think it's like 8 or 9 now. Retro has a wild take in the comments. Inferno X Zard probably does better than the English over time.
No, I agree with him.
Interesting. I think there's going to be way more of that in Japanese than there will be English.
There already is. There has to be like 8,000. I gotta imagine, right? Inferno X. You guys keep chatting. I'm gonna look this up.
I mean, I don't know I don't know if you've seen that card in Japanese yet, but it is
All right. Okay. I know what's going on here now. Never mind. Never mind. I know what's
Yo.
going on here. I definitely know what's going on.
Dude, it's
All right.
it's a
Kai,
pop
Kai's already.
it's a pop 22,000 card, and it sells
Kai's
for $800. I'm not sure
Kai
about
sold
that
you
one.
out, Retro. Kai sold you out, Retro. Holy moly. Oh, that was.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the Japanese version. I'm not gonna lie. It's
No,
literally
all in.
4x the population of English.
Oh,
But hey,
man.
it's still early. Both sets only came out like
Yeah,
4 months
it's
ago.
very
So
early. Isn't that crazy? No.
yeah, that's God, that's crazy to me.
It's a great card. Shout out to Garcia, by the way. He's been a huge supporter of my channel. By the way, I think I've shared this with Drew. I don't know if I told you, Ern. I'm way too famous now, so this is going to be my last podcast because Mr. Deep Pocket Monster now follows me on Instagram. So it was great, y'all. But
Wow,
straight to the top now.
that's what do they say? Cool story, bro. Is that what the kids say?
No, I've been making a lot of shorts, and some of them taken off. It's been pretty cool to see. I've kind of been anti-shorts for a long time, but I've kind of been, I don't know. I see the light on the other side now.
You got that taste of that sweet, sweet fame. Let's see. Look at this grind, guys.
He got that 14K likes.
Dude.
Real.
Who is this guy?
Oh my god, the grid is
Holy
just
moly.
absolutely obliterated.
That's from the last 4 or 5 days too.
Who is this guy?
I know. From Ascended Heroes. Let's check out their illustration rares. Hitmon Top by Osar. I love how toy-like their illustrations are. They have these bold, thick crayon-style lines, and then their environments
We're
are
really
typically
doing this right
without
now.
any sort of outline to help you focus on these Pokemon.
This isn't even
with
the
these
best
bold
one.
lines to kind of separate them from their environment.
Don't worry.
I love
I'll
the
give you
colors
free
on this
engagement
card.
on
I'm a
your,
fan of Hitmon
least
Top. It's
popular
another
clips.
Johto Pokemon.
Good for you, dude.
Thanks, man.
Oh my god.
What was the so you decided to be heads down, you started to grind and just pump them out?
Yeah, I've been waiting to find out if I got this job, so I had to stay distracted. So I also Andrea was out of town, so it gave me time to like record like a madman. So I put out some pretty awesome videos that I'm pretty proud of. And then I looked at them and I thought, you know, maybe I should try some shorts because I think that these would make more sense from like a short perspective. It's been a grind, I will say, but I've really enjoyed it. Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
The like artist sound bites that you do are like perfect for shorts. I think they're like,
Yeah.
rather than doing like a full length video, like going through everything, you can just like knock out in 30 seconds. Some really cool information, right? It's like,
yeah, and I think it's
Cool.
helped me reframe how I make content for like some of those bigger videos because I go in. I know. Shout out to Brian.
Cannot comment on consistency right now,
I know. Yeah, I know.
but my mental is very strong.
This is why we're all here together
That's all
to
that
inspire
matters.
one another.
If
right.
anything, we're
Yeah.
mega consistent. Once a month is actually very consistent. So
Yeah. But yeah, I've been grinding those out and like reframing content because like when I go into making a video, I simply go in for the long form. I think long form is just key. It's core. It's like how I think for my channel is how I build like the audience I want to attract to my channel. But I've realized that there's ways to, I don't know, expand upon that. And I don't know. I feel like I've tapped in on something and I'm kind of just going with it and seeing how, like, it's one of those things that's a trial and error thing for me. And some things don't work out, but it's just ideas pop into my head and I'm like, oh, let's see how this goes. But yeah, it's been fun.
it's probably the right medium for that topic because I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of hard to watch a 10-minute video about arting and artists and
No,
art
it
stuff.
is.
It's
Yeah.
like,
And what's so funny enough, here's a great example of that. That video on YouTube has like 700 views, but I have a short that takes like a fraction of that video and it has like 136,000 views. So it's like, it's crazy how some of the short form content just like, I don't know, it's more bite size, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
How
less
long
of
is
a, it's less of like a artist thesis video.
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
it's more digestible.
You've mastered the art of making content about art.
I don't know about mastering, but I'm having fun with it for sure.
How long does it take you to make a video? Like scripting and then end to end?
I don't script it, but I do like structure out how I'm going to present it. And now I do that with shorts in mind too. But I usually expand on the shorts to make them more animated. So that the shorts are, I actually have been having much more fun with the shorts than I have been editing long form content, just because I get to take 60 seconds and make it more entertaining rather than the 30-minute, 20-minute videos. But like, for instance, that video I recorded the night before Ascended Heroes came out, and I was up till 3 a.m. And then I woke up at 7 a.m. and started editing it out so that I could post the actual video. And then that night I started cutting up shorts to post the following day. And I've been doing that every day since that video came out. Just, I still have shorts to cut from that video. Yeah. I'm like, that's how you pull the most, you literally squeeze every bit of juice out of that orange. You know what I mean? Like,
Is that why you've been streaming without me, dude?
Dude, hey, you've been out of town, man. I can't, no. This isn't
We
followed
caught
on me.
Jake red-handed.
No, I told you I wanted to do lives on my channel with guests, and I've had 2 so far. Shout out to Jordan, shout out to Brody, shout out to Jodo Radio. That's my little live podcast on my channel. But yeah, the goal is just to bring on people, collectors, people I dig in the community, and just have some conversations similar to what we do here.
You're gonna have a lot of cool collectors on.
All right, we should be shilling Drew right now. What are we doing right now? Go to Drew's channel.
We go with the flow. It's only been an hour. We have plenty of time.
All right.
Yeah, watch.
I'm not
streams.
a paid sponsor
they're
though,
good,
guys.
man.
I did not pay for this.
The streams have been good. I like them.
Thanks, dude.
Obviously, I'm biased. Not as good as me being on there, but we'll take a good second place.
This is my home. And that I've said this multiple times. This podcast is not going anywhere unless Ern fires me, which he might, because I am doing my own lives now. Dude,
this is Quilly's channel. Might as well just plug it while we're here.
Oh God.
So
yes,
comment.
Great videos across all of them, and I think they're all important topics. I mean, obviously your first video is going to be a little bit more about yourself and whatnot, and I think that first experience you talked about, which is about a base set Charizard. So if anyone hasn't seen that video, go make sure to check that out, because it's a really cool story. And then I think risk is such a great topic that I don't think it's talked about in that framing, other than maybe Dan. And I don't know, for when we see Dan talk about risk, the amount of risk he can take on is very different from someone probably like you and I. And so I think it probably hits closer to home for a lot more people, if that makes sense. But I really enjoyed that video.
I think it's just a misunderstood topic, because not to give away the punchline for everybody, but I tried to lay out that there's 2 components to risk. There's risk tolerance and risk capacity. Risk tolerance is what you can handle psychologically, and risk capacity is what you can actually financially handle without having to make hard choices. And I don't think both sides of a lot of people just look at their bank account and are like, okay, how much of this can I gamble or risk on a particular play? But the 2 of those things are very interrelated, and it can make or break people psychologically, I think, as well, if they don't align the way that they engage with the hobby with both of those aspects.
It gets amplified too if you're constantly on credit.
Yeah, I mean, credit should be used responsibly, right? It's a tool. It can be a tool, but it is not something that should be relied on as a constant source of funds, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, so I shouldn't have 5 or 6 credit cards maxed out right now? Is that what you guys are telling me?
I mean, if you can pay them by the due date, max them out, baby.
Technically, if you can pay them by the due date
I'm
before
just-
your statement is due, and you're not
Oh God, not
logging
financial advice.
that
Hold on, we gotta put
percentage
that out.
of credit usage on the credit card, then you're good.
Yeah.
But if you're not able to, probably not a good idea. But, you know, there's definitely a strategy around there around using credit and leveraging it appropriately if you have sufficient cash flow.
Yeah.
I would be lying if I said I didn't do that. But, you know, it's never putting yourself in a position where you're going to get wrecked is important.
Yeah, wipeout risk is the worst.
Yep. Took out loans to pay the credit cards off. That's big brain. That's how you know.
Free
you're gonna
points.
make it. 3 points.
Shout out to Tom. By the way, Ern, I was texting Tom earlier today, and he was telling me that he sold a Cosmic Eclipse booster box and a Unified Minds booster box to this week for $5,250, and he sold the Unified box which was I think $2,600, and that box was actually from you in 2021 for $500.
Why would you tell me this?
I told
Why-
Tom I'd tell you on the chat on the live. Dude,
I did.
you
sell
sold
some
too soon,
Cosmic.
my guy.
No, I had like 4 cases of Cosmic, dude. But I did sell some Cosmic in 2021 to some homies. I guess I forgot, but congrats, Tom. You have my Venmo and my PayPal. Just saying. All right, let's change gears a bit. I really wanted to dig into how crazy everything is, the market. The title of this stream is it time to go all in on Pokemon? Which, you know, we're probably a bit late on this topic. But, you know, every time the funny thing is, like, every time I take a break, cool off, focus on work, come back, it just seems like everything is even more crazy than the last time I looked.
It gets more insane.
So I went to a local shop, some guys in up north, and they sold all their Ascended Heroes packs for like $15-$16 a pop. And I guess that's market now.
I have blocked out Ascending. I've talked about this before, but like
Yeah.
I pretty much blocked out Ascended's release until like, I don't know, late February, early March, just because of the way that they release product. I thought this would be different, but obviously, the fact that they pulled back, I think it was not the Texas sticker blisters, it's the other 2-pack blisters.
Yeah.
It was
Larry
it's a
thing?
package. It's like the Larry 2-pack, but it's a bottleneck with packaging from what I've been hearing, and the fact that like that
Yeah, I mean,
whole Go ahead, Drew.
The market's so distorted by the lack of supply, and it will be until they get printing up. I have no knowledge of distribution or like where anything is going, or you know how much is going to be at Walmart or Target. I literally know nothing, but it's very clear that you know there was such a small release as if everybody that is actually knowledgeable about this stuff with relationship with distro like Eli and Brian and Dan and all those people have been saying, oh, we got cut and we got delayed, and there's just like, where are streamers or people on TCG Player going to get packs? Like, they get their allocation and then they just have to buy it from the open market of people that just scalp it to them from Walmart, and sort of the cycle keeps going until it all disappears.
Yeah,
It's pretty crazy that it's still another 2 weeks away until more product is getting released. Like,
Dude.
like
yeah. No,
2
I know.
weeks?
I truly think they should have pushed the entire set back to February 20th.
I'm surprised they didn't, because
Yeah.
they moved the playability, right? Like, for
Yeah.
the players.
Yeah,
so
that was
they
the first time
moved
they've ever
that.
done that.
What's the point? I mean, maybe the trucks had already been loaded or something, and it was a
It
done
had to
deal.
have already
But,
been like in. Yeah, that's my thoughts too. It's honestly baffling to me that they did it this way. but I do think that we're probably gonna. I mean, this is me being optimistic. Maybe this is me being a Timmy, but I truly think that what's happening at Millennium and like from the rumors I heard, and like I said, take it with a grain of salt, is that with that additional space that they're acquiring and building that new facility, they actually also adopted like a facility for packaging. And like, I think this was from a non that I heard this through, but they're able to produce more. And it's not like printing cardboard is difficult, it's the packaging, because a lot of this is done by hand. Like there was that Pokemon video that they put out a long time ago. Shout out to Mason. I know that he did a reaction video of that's still on YouTube, because I know Pokemon pulled that video down, but it shows their entire process of printing. And like booster boxes were hand packed. Like that's where we're at. And like, it's crazy to me that booster boxes are probably one of the easier products to produce, and yet we haven't seen actual reprints other than that small Twilight and Surging Sparks reprint of booster boxes this like all of 2025. It truly just looks like they're trying to make smaller SKUs with less packs hit big boxes so that they can spread out what they have while they build up volume. Maybe I don't know. Like, this is me spitballing.
Yeah, at least, I mean, I think all of us can only muse about this. I have zero idea what's going on. Maybe it has to do with the 30th. Maybe it's just poorly
definitely
planned, right? It's like, who knows? It like, I feel like this is one of those things, like we're in such, like as someone that has had no knowledge of distribution or anything that's going on for a long time, we are even more in we're not going to know what is going on until it happens. I feel like, and the people with like actual knowledge about this may be able to correct me, and maybe they have better insight into what's actually going on. But my sense from listening to everybody is just like, nobody knows what's going on. No one knows what they're planning. And we're just going to find out in real time. And it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's the best we can do is like react to whatever is given to us at this point.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, Destin boxes are about 600 now.
I saw
like 5. And like
great.
It's
crazy.
But insane.
Not great for my building battles that you convinced me to buy. They're not doing well. Getting crushed.
I've been buying loose packs of Destin like at fair prices, but aside from that, I haven't been buying a lot of sealed product.
Grimer's my kindred spirit. He knew. I've been looking at this. I'm like, you guys are talking. I'm doing the math. I'm like, why wouldn't I just buy every single one of these Pikachus,
right?
And just blind send them and see what happens if the supply this choked. Like, it's only 1, 2, 3,
crazy.
4.
It's
only 4K.
Did you see the Gengar? The Gengar had what, 4 listed or something on TCG Player?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
it's such an embarrassing release. But here's where there's the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm a firm believer that things got to get worse before they get better, and I think this is a great example of that. Like, we spent an entire year of just like nothing on the market, and this is us. I think towards the end of this, that's just. I mean, who knows? Like I said, I didn't expect this to go on for the entire year, but I think Pokemon has plans to make things better. It's just, like I said, it's got to get worse before it gets better.
This is some fake sales.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But I wouldn't be a buyer of this stuff personally. Like, there's no way I'm buying these singles right now. I mean, I want all the special illustration rares and 10s. I want to grade those, but I won't. Won't touch them right now.
I'm buying the Japanese ones.
Yeah, no, definitely. The Mega Gengar in English was selling for like $1,200 on auction.
Yeah, it's I mean, honestly, it's a crazy time. Prismatic was pretty nuts, but this is wild. Like, there's not even more than 10 listings for these cards. I guess for these ones are.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So
I mean, it's also a massive set. Like,
it's the biggest set.
Like, to pull any individual one, you have to open an ungodly amount of stuff, right? How many cards are in it? Like 250 or something like that. Like, it's craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger than Fusion Strike.
I know I was joking before, but if you have the bankroll, never mind. Is the print quality good on this set?
From what I've seen, yeah.
Dude, don't tell me that.
From what I've seen, yeah.
Are we about to watch a live earned buyout?
Yeah. I mean, I've done worse, but it's
Mega
interesting.
Mega Deoncé is over $100. Like, I don't even know what that Pokemon is.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, I think to look at these cards
it's
and then go look at a lot of
like
crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Like a lot of these are gonna do a lot what like some of the prismatic SIRs did. Like I remember Blood Moon Ursaluna was like $300 or $400. That card in a 10 is less than 200 now. So I mean,
yeah, maybe.
I mean, I just wanted to share some thoughts. There are very few times in the hobby where weird shit happens like this, and you have to ask yourself, like, how much opportunity is this?
it's also super risky,
Like,
especially
is this
knowing.
opportunity? No,
I don't think
but
so.
dude. 4 listings is not the same
Yeah.
as like 40. Like 4 listings
But okay, hear me out.
across the United States. That's kind of crazy.
Hear me out. I don't even think you can get these back from Express fast enough to make this work for you by the time the new wave comes out into 2.5 weeks. You know what I mean? Like,
But
you
but
have
how
to
much supply is
be-
hitting
yeah.
on the new wave? Like this is like if this is any other set, right? And these quantities were like 5, 10, 20x what they are, that would be different. But we're talking
Yeah.
about
In like
sub
4 to 5,
5
yeah.
listings.
yeah,
for
I'm
the
sure
top
Ern,
cards.
someone just bought them out while we're talking about this in the chat. Like,
They can. I'm not gonna. I mean, if I do, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
tell you guys right now. But I'm just saying, like, if when you're in the hobby long enough and you're degenerate and you like taking risks, this is the kind of stuff that you kind of like dream of, because it's like everyone's on the same playing field. All the data is right here. All the listings right here. There's no shady. I mean, there's probably shady stuff going on, but like, this is for the across the entire U.S. Just like let that sink in.
shout
This is
out to
crazy.
Gabe. All right, bottom. Sorry, guys.
Anyway,
Shouts out to Gabe.
when people ask for like advice or like what do I buy or how do I spot opportunity, this is something. There's something going on here. A lot of risk, maybe, but
Yeah, definitely a lot
You
of
know.
risk, but I think like you said, there's money to be made here. How many listings of there are
I will
Gengar?
say, I'm
4.
how many listings are there of the Dragonite on TCG Player?
That's crazy to me. Only 4
5?
of a new set. That's like if you go to look at like a black and white
Okay,
set or
so
like
there
an
are-
XY. That's crazy.
There are more on eBay right now, but
Yeah.
still not like that many. Like there's probably 20
Yeah.
listings, but like still,
But
that's a
you
ridiculous
buy
amount.
these out, everything else on eBay goes up in price. Like that's
Yeah.
how this works, you
Yeah.
know.
I'm not going to do
That's-
that. By the way, just wanted to call out the
Hit refresh.
absurdity of the
Refresh.
the market. When did the PC ETBs get shipped?
What was that?
When did the PC ETBs get shipped?
I think after the 20th. Unless those are
February?
delayed. Yeah, yeah.
What's the promo? Sorry, I haven't been paying attention at all.
I honestly forgot what the promo is for this one. Yeah, I don't know. Let me look.
Wow, fake collectors.
No, I forgot because I keep thinking the Tyrantum or whatever the
Oh,
dinosaur.
Tyrantum.
That's
Yeah,
perfect
I like
order.
that one.
That's perfect order.
Oh,
Is it the Riolu? No, I don't know.
No, that's mega base. Someone in
anyway,
the chat.
Tyrant. That's right.
Wait, it is Tyrant? I thought that was perfect order. I think that's perfect
Oh,
order.
and Zekrom.
Oh yeah, it is. Yes, and Zekrom.
Oh,
That
Zekrom?
goes all-
yeah, that's a
yeah,
good card.
yeah. That is a good one.
Anyway, 5 gold Dragonites. That's crazy. Aren't these harder to pull? I'm also never buying gold cards ever again.
Ever. Yeah.
Period.
Big
Without
trigger.
looking at them with 3 different lights and 5 different angles. Never touching that again. I think Sal asked the question I really wanted to answer. Sal asks, hey guys, what are your thoughts on ETBs? I have several Evo Skies ETBs like 24 that I was thinking about selling and getting BBs instead. I did sell all my ETBs except for like 3. But I would say, generally speaking, I would sell everything that is not good first before you start considering selling something like Evo. I don't know what else you have, Sal. I imagine.
Well, what if it was to turn all those Evo Skies
Into-
ETBs into Evo Skies
into
booster
Evo, but
boxes?
I think that's what he's saying.
I would still not even entertain that topic. I would sell everything that is not Evo, that is not of the same caliber that you don't want.
Yeah.
Because
There's going to be
No.
I've made that same decision time and time again. And what happens is you sell the thing that you kind of don't want into something that you really want, but that thing that you kind of don't want appreciates over time, and you could have sold the things that are at the bottom of the totem pole to get the same capital to do the same thing. And so I've done that countless times, and it's like part of it's because I'm lazy. There's just a bunch of stuff I don't want to sell. Part of it's just because like I see something I have, I'm like, oh, I don't really want it anymore. But I don't do the mental math of like, well, what else do I have that I don't really want that is not really of value or as interesting?
Yeah. And the other part of that too is like it depends on what your outlets are, right? If you're gonna have to take your ETBs to a show and sell them to a vendor for 80% or 85% or whatever it is, or are you gonna put in the work to like sell them individually on Facebook? It's on Facebook like for 100%, or are you gonna sell them on eBay and then you still have to ship them? It's like there's so much friction there. The only thing that I will say is if it's like a space constraint and like that's the only thing that you have and you live in a small area, this is not necessarily for Sal, but for everybody, it's like then you can think about consolidating into like higher density items. But right, you have to calculate in those
Sweep your own
frictions as
floor.
well, right?
Sweep your own floor of junk.
Yeah,
Get rid of everything else.
I'm definitely with Ern on just selling everything but Evo Skies. But let's say he just had the 24 ETBs of Evo Skies and he wants to put those into booster boxes. I would probably buy the booster boxes before I sell the ETBs, because who knows? Like the booster boxes might go up and the ETBs, or what I'm saying is like I'd rather have it before letting it go, because there's a chance you're going to lose some money in between, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it's more of like another framing is Evo Skies ETBs or everything else that is not Evo Skies ETBs.
Right.
So taking the booster box, I think that's the first
Everything
question.
else, yes, no.
Everything else
that's not
like
don't sell Evo Skies.
Do you want
Like,
Silver
do not
Lance
do this
Japanese
thing.
booster boxes? Because I got like 20 of them I got to sell, and nobody wants them. And that's what, like 80. That's like $1,600 that I'd rather not free up because it's harder for me to sell. That's actually what I'm dealing with today. It's like it's hard to sell, so I'm gonna sell something else. So, yeah. I wanted to answer this question earlier, but I didn't and saved it. Out of curiosity, based on your experience, how would you define the difference between a fake investor and real collector in Pokemon? So I will just say, just to clarify, this is a meme topic and title of what we do. It's not
to be taken seriously.
It's not to be taken seriously. But if it were, I don't know, Quilly, do you want to take a stab at it first, and I'll think about how I want to respond.
Well, I mean, you guys threw me under the bus and put me under the fake investors title on the thumbnail. So clearly that's me. I would know very well what a fake investor is. I mean, I guess for me, like at least the fake investor part is really just a mindset thing. It's usually people it would be people that like don't quite understand what it means to like be investing in something versus like just speculating on, or like being on sort of a whim or a prayer on this thing and seeing what happens, and are willing to paper hands at like the first sign of trouble and can't withstand like if whatever it is that they're investing in goes down temporarily and has to sell at a bottom. Like it all comes down to kind of risk and like your ability to tolerate that sort of thing. Because in investing, at least the way that I think of it, is like more of a long-term project. And yes, you can cycle things out and turn things over time, but it's a longer term project. Rather, yeah, I guess that would be that part of it.
I think I agree. What you're saying is basically what it comes down to. Short term, there's short term investors in this hobby that are mostly just speculating, and it's not investing in this hobby. Like, look at Dan. Dan's showing you how he's investing. He's actually putting his money where his mouth is and building pallets, telling you, what he's holding. But he's also like making so much more money not investing in this stuff by doing the flips, churning and burning. And like, people fail to realize that you can actually make way more money in this hobby by not just tucking stuff into your closet. That's what it comes down to. And then from like a real collector standpoint, I think we all make fun of the fact that, we sell too early as collectors because this stuff just continues to go up. But also, like, you can still be a collector and make money in this hobby, selling cards, flipping cards, grading cards. Like, it's just the whole title of our podcast is really just like, we're everything all at once in this hobby now. Like, the concept of a collector has changed over the last 5 or 6 years, I think. And like, to be like a true collector, I think it's not what you think it is. It's not, a young Timmy with his binder and he's never, taken a coin or a dollar for a card. Like, he only spends and never, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's not reality. It's not reality. Unless you're made of money, it's just not going to happen. And I think we all collect differently, but we're all collectors. Some of us do invest, some of us don't. Like, I don't think, Drew, you have a single thing in your collection when it comes to sealed, right? Or not much of it, at least.
No, I have very little because like you said, like, you can turn over your money way quicker and generate more capital from that. It's just a question of compounding. And if you run the numbers, I made a chart about this at one point that maybe I'll have to make a video about, or but you'd be surprised at the small margins that you need to like outdo what looks like a great investment. But of course it's active, right? And it's a cost, right? It depends on what you want to do, right? You can invest in this stuff, but
and I think that's the point Dan's trying to make by investing. I truly think he's almost investing to show you like the fact that you can churn and burn and compound more money in less time.
I think he's doing really well. I think it's just a matter of like the cash flow needs of a business, right?
Yeah.
Like, when you scale to a certain size and you can't turn over your bankroll, if you have like capital sitting around and you don't need it, then you might as well put it away into an appreciating asset, right?
Yeah.
And it exactly the same thing that you do with your paycheck, right? It's like you spend what you need to and then you invest the rest. You spend what you need to and then you invest the rest, like every month, and you invest and then it grows over time, and it's a passive part, but you spend what you need to make your business happen. So it's just a question of scale and the cash flow needs of whatever your business is, because the money that's not working for you is just whittling away to inflation, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to invest your paycheck?
No, it goes into Pokemon.
I like ball player 12's response. Here's a question. Who cares?
Great question.
I think at the end of the day, if there's one thing I took away from watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just believe in the heart of the cards. And that just means just believe in the thing that you're doing. It makes everything a lot easier.
Does that make you a true collector?
Dude, I literally opened up the show and showed you like $2,000 of electrode cards that I bought. Either I'm a fake real collector or there's something wrong with me. Or I'm on a mission.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I think the modern investor is a mega paper hander. Like they
Yeah.
will, and
They're
they're
the
not
people asking
investing.
the-
It's just
never mind.
flipping. It's just flipping. It's just short term holding. And there's inherently nothing wrong with that. Like honestly, that's how the hobby should work. But telling people it's an investing is kind of like, dude, it's not really.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And it's okay. That's not. Sell it, make money, move on to the next thing.
Yeah, but I think
Anyway,
it comes down to I wanted to just add to that, like it comes down to what you actually believe in, I think, and actually see it through, like have goals with what you believe in this hobby, and I think that will, I don't know, it works works itself out over time. And there are a lot of people that go into these chats asking, what's the next box to buy, or should I be selling X, Y, or Z? The fake
hold on.
investors already sold
Disclaimer.
for
Disclaimer. Jake already has a target on his back. We cannot
No,
attract any more.
I'm with Brian, bro.
One Piece
Anytime Brian,
shade.
dude, I love
No, I'm
Brian's
sorry,
videos
Jake.
on One Piece, bro. I need
Jake,
the
I
anti
cannot
One
be
Piece
associated
army.
with I cannot be associated with your negative sentiment on this group of people.
Dude, we're talking 15K for brand new cars that come out into these new sets. I'm like,
and
what
I'm
is-
jealous. I'm legitimately jealous.
Yeah.
I wish we had the same thing, but instead we're talking about like $1,000 raw cars that no one wants to buy in the newest set. We get choked on supply. Where One Piece is on a rocket ship on another planet. I'm genuinely jealous.
Why? Why though? Why is it just the?
I wish we had the same level of rapid growth, and I wish I had more vintage.
We
I
have.
wish I had more vintage. Yeah.
And I
there
wish
you
I had
go.
more vintage. That's
Always
honest. Okay, this is the therapy session. The root of all this is I wish I would have held on to more vintage in mid era. That's really what's going on here.
Yeah. I sold a
Dude.
lot of bangers that I've graded
Yeah,
way too
not.
cheap. But we always sell too early, right? It's like at that point I needed to sell it to keep it moving.
I heard
What else
One
can you
Piece is
do?
collabing with Hello Kitty soon. Sound familiar?
Yes.
Jake, I'm sorry, man. I can't help you.
Oh,
Best be careful.
Yeah, I guess so. I the thing is though, I can poke fun at it because I'm not interacting with it like at all, whatsoever. It's it's interesting, but I do think that like a lot of what happened, like with a lot of the people that came into the hobby in 2025 to extract, have literally gone to One Piece, like literally, and it shows like
Money. It's money.
yeah, no, but I mean, like
yeah.
our card shows would be maybe One Piece vendor, like One Piece vendor, and now it's like every other table. It's wild. And you know what the thing is? These vendors, and like by all means go for it, but like a lot of these vendors are buying same day and churning it all out the same day, and
I
it's
mean,
just
we
it's
do that with
crazy.
Pokemon as well.
Yeah, no, we do that with Poke. No, we do. We definitely do. But what I'm saying is just like the rapid shift is what's like from like someone that's like, I know people that have been into One Piece for quite some time before all the buzz. Henry, shout out to Bo too. I was just chatting with him about it, and like he's in such a good position because he has cards that he was into at such a small amount that it's like he has to like, I don't know, in my opinion it's like make your money and move on. I almost forgot I have to bring my I know I want to move on from this too, Tom.
I opened up a case, 6 boxes out of a case of blue bottom One Piece when it first came out.
$5,000.
Sold all the singles, and then I sold all the rest of the boxes for like $175. $5,000 a box now. I sold too early.
Wait, blue bottom?
Yeah.
First print.
Oh, I think it's more than that.
They probably are now, but they were 5 not too long ago.
I think it's double.
10 grand for a blue.
I think it might be. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
Aye. 10 grand.
Yep, it's double.
Yikes.
I told you. It's crazy.
That's what I get for not being a real fan.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I did look at this box when it was like 4,500, and I was thinking, man, do I want to own the first edition of One Piece? And then I couldn't do it. I was like, dude, it feels really bubbly, and yeah, no sales at 10K. So,
Yeah.
but I was thinking about it because I'm a fake fan. But you know, what can you do? Jake, any other offensive thoughts on One Piece before we move on?
MetaZoo 3.0.
Hey, let MetaZoo 2.0 have its day first before you start insinuating there's going to be a 3.0.
It's like Dragon Ball Z hype when Realm of the Gods happened. Like I see it like, and I'm already seeing people
It's
going
coming back.
into DBs. It's coming back because of One Piece.
So to be
Yeah.
fair, I truly believe Dragon Ball should be more popular than it is. The cards look phenomenal. The releases look great. And I don't know. I feel like it's just been so off and on throughout the years. I wouldn't be upset if Dragon Ball had its day.
No, I agree. I think Dragon Ball has its place. I think One Piece wouldn't exist without Dragon Ball from like a TCG standpoint. But I don't know. I just don't believe in the prices, and like there's so much like crazy confidence in something that's so new. And yeah, I'll put my money into Pikachu before I do Monkey, Luffy, whatever.
Oh my god. I think I'm in danger at this point.
jeez. Oh man. At least
Gotta look for snipers outside.
if it was Dragon Ball, you could at least kind of get the characters because you watched Dragon Ball growing up. So yeah. Anyway, shall we continue? What were we talking about before this?
I don't know. Let's figure something else to talk
We
about.
got-
Though, 'cause
we
One
got-
Piece is making me fall asleep.
Oh, we were talking about Ascended Heroes.
That's better.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens over the next few weeks to all the single prices. And I haven't been paying attention to like YouTuber, PokeTuber, distro, whatever, this or that. I don't know how big the next wave is or even what products are coming out, but I got to imagine like it's probably not going to be. Well, ETBs are coming out, right?
The 20th. Yeah. And there's like 2 other SKUs, I think. And then booster bundles don't come out until April, but our perfect order set comes out in March. And then our Chaos Rising comes out in May. So like they are overlapping so much that I'm like,
So dark. And then the 30th anniversary, right? It's like at the same time.
I mean, yeah, we're going to find out that before, like right after we get Ascending Heroes. Like, was it the 27th or is it the 17th? I can't remember. It's one of those days. Crazy confidence.
So we're basically screwed for like the next 2 years. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
gonna be
gosh.
pretty dark.
We're
Yeah.
comparing One Piece to Bitcoin. I cannot.
Aaron, how do we
Okay.
kick
What?
Kick me. Oh my
Should I kick Jake, you said?
God.
it? He's putting my life in danger, I think.
Yeah, he's I do not associate with this Jodo Jake
Oh
One Piece
my
people.
gosh.
I'm on your side. I'm full support of your game doing well. And
I don't
wish you
want to
the
see it
best.
fail. I'm not saying that. I just think that the prices are absolutely ridiculous. I think One Piece is healthy as like a competition for other TCGs. It also just spreads things out, which I'm all for. But I just think like the value just is not justified, and I think that's a fair argument. Like it's
To
just,
who? That's to you.
yeah, to me, like it's like why would I put 15K into something as new as that when I could put 15K into Pokemon that I have that has built proof into it?
So you know why someone would put 15K into One Piece?
Because right now, because they can probably double it in like 2 to 3 months.
Because the entire market is supply choked and there's mad scarcity. And so if you know what to buy,
Oh yeah.
you control the market. And I'm not talking out of my rear end. I know, I understand what's going on, and I see a lot of the crypto activity that's going on into One Piece. And but at the same time, that doesn't mean it's not justified. If anything, that means that there is, it creates a invitation for real money to come in. And there's Pokemon has that too, but there's only so much of modern. There's actually not that much of modern that you can control. One Piece is not the same way right now.
I mean, it was printed in a different demand era, right? Like the OP1 through OP7, maybe, right? They were like, it was fledgling. Everyone was saying they're going to print it into the dirt.
Sorry.
No.
Fair. Touche. Any counter to that, Jake?
No, he's right. Total goofball. One Piece is the new Pokemon.
The Dubai princes will keep One Piece afloat. Hey, if they want to come to Pokemon, they know where to find us. Anyway, I think that's enough about One Piece. That's fun. So the Ascended release schedule, a lot more ETBs are coming out. I mean, all the ETBs are coming out this month. So I think my previous analysis of the singles, I would probably wait. Now that you've said that, that actually makes a lot more sense.
I mean, we just have no idea what's coming. I feel like we're just gonna have to take our cues from the people with actual distro. But of course, even then, we don't know how much is coming out at Sam's Club, Walmart, Target. If there's nothing there, then maybe it would end up working out well. But I just don't have enough visibility to make any sort of call at this point.
Well, Jake, at what point are you buying Prismatic? When would you buy Prismatic? Have you bought Prismatic? Do you know what Prismatic is?
I don't know if I want to put all that much into Prismatic. Like, I've been very slow to like buying singles for the collection, but flipping is fine. But like when it comes to the sealed stuff,
by the way.
Yeah, they're not. They're really not. The quality's pretty bad. But like sealed wise, like I have enough. It's not a lot, but like I don't feel like I need to have a lot of Prismatic personally. Like I have other sets that I believe in more, especially from Scarlet and Violet. And I think there's better opportunities. Like Surging's a good set that I think people should look at. We had a reprint of that, and like I still think there's going to be more of that in the future, but yeah, I look at the value of that set. Temporal is like one of those sets that it was a weird time because it was right before we got into this boom, and it's like one of the first sets that the pull rates changed. I don't think it has it's not like the best set as far as like what's in it. I just think that it might be at a place to buy just because I think it's under 2,000, which is rare with any cases of booster boxes right now. Twilight I don't like Twilight all that much. I think the Greninja's overrated, but
dude, $58 for the Raging Bolt.
Yeah, a lot of the SIRs from that set are
that was
really
almost
affordable.
$100, right?
Yeah,
that was almost $100 end of last year.
Yeah, and the Ghastly is like one of the best IRs from Scarlet and Violet. Anytime you have the entire evolution line, I think it's just a no-brainer. And look at that chart; like it's not going to continue that way.
That's not too bad.
I mean, just depends on when we run out of sellers, right? Like this is kind of how all these like chase cards or popular cards go with popular Pokemon. Is it price goes up, everyone wants to sell, there's more supply, they kind of come down and they might stay flat at the bottom for a while, but as soon as that supply is eaten up and there's attrition into people's collections, you have to keep watching these sorts of things. That's why I've been buying a lot of terrestrial actually, because it's just been flat. It's like there's this nice margin there. There's The cards are
Boxes?
great, and the boxes are not boxes. I don't invest, but
The
like
singles.
the singles.
Dude, you can buy
Yeah.
boxes and not invest.
That's fine. I don't
No.
need to flip. I don't need to flip boxes because I don't have a good outlet for them. I need to
Yeah.
buy cards to grade them. I don't want to deal with boxes.
I think the Japanese set is far superior to the English set, and for so many reasons, like guaranteed box hits, quality. Yeah, I think that's one of the rare occasions. And like I don't have the only sealed cases of Japanese I have is 151 and Glory of Team Rocket, but I think
Fake fan.
yeah, I mean. Those are the sets that I believe the most in. And that's another thing I want to talk about is we're going into what is it, J Block in April. So like Scarlet and Violet base, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames, Paradox, 151, Shining, Paldean Fates. They're all donezo soon enough. And like we've seen what 151 has done recently. It's literally almost doubled in price over the last month and a half. On a lot of
$320 a box
SKUs.
for Masquerade. 280 for. See, that's interesting. It's 280 for the Greninja, 96 for the Perrin. The highest card in Twilight is the Raging Bolt, and it's $58.
You know what's really crazy to say out loud is that this set is almost 2 years old and it's half the price of a set that came out 6 months ago. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I had to think about that one for a second.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's the booster box price is what.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Destin is king, but Jesus, $600 for 6 months. Like, I'm not buying that. I'm buying loose packs like crazy. Like, I'm buying a ton of Destin Rivals loose packs, but because I can get them at a fair price.
Oh my God! There's no way it's sold for $3,400 for a case.
Oh God,
Yep.
Vivid. I know. Vivid's almost 6 years old. It's like 5 years old now. Yeah, 5 years. Shining Fates is 5 years.
I
Yeah,
think people
crazy.
finally caught on to they're not reprinting booster boxes, which
Yeah.
I think
They
was
do.
obvious. Like
until they
6 months ago.
until they do. Yeah, because
Until
this
they
isn't
do.
normal. Yeah, like
Well,
I said, like
they just do whatever the hell they want. They, like we won't know until it happens. Remember,
I'm just trying to find
Well,
find the
it's
rationale
true
for it.
until it
investment.
happens. All
right,
this
exactly.
is
It's
true
true
until
until
it
it happens, and then
happens. So you got to hedge yourself.
you just never know. Just
Yeah.
Dude, that is crazy though. How much is a pack? Like $7?
Oh, I was buying packs this weekend for $5.25.
Why?
really.
Dude, people
Yeah.
are losing their damn minds. $600 for a booster box?
That's what I'm saying. And dude, look at the. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and just spill the beans, but that right there in the middle, right below the booster box.
This? Oh yeah, I
There
should
you go.
This
There
is
you go,
This
bucko.
is a clear. If there's something in Destin that I would probably buy, it would probably be 10 of these, but I'm not going to.
Look
'cause
at
I don't
the-
want to hold it.
Look at the 6 month on that. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, we've seen Pokemon Center ETB. For instance, 151 only had the initial release, and then they had a wave in December of that year, and they never had a reprint of Pokemon Center ETBs. We've seen the most with Prismatic. They had 3 or 4 I don't want to say waves, but releases on the Pokemon Center site. So I don't know, man. I have like 4 of these, and I wish I had 50.
What's the promo
still-
again? The Meowth?
No, it's a Wobbuffet.
How do you spell that? Wob?
WOBBUFET. I don't remember.
70. Dang.
I have to. Yeah, the Pokemon Center one. Yeah, but like,
That's a buy. That's cheap.
I wouldn't buy these raw ever.
No.
They're going to come out cooked. But
yeah,
this. Not
I think the regular
craziest-
ETB looks better, but this is the play. This is, I mean, in terms of like putting your money into Destin right now, this makes the most sense. And obviously, loose packs, sleeve packs. I'm a big fan of the single pack blisters. I won't grab them, but like I have like the single pack check lanes have a Eevee Cosmo promo, and to me, that's like a no brainer.
Jake, look.
Ernie's printing.
I know. Retro needs to ship me the one that I bought from him. I'm probably going to buy the other one off him just so that he ships it himself. He was going to wait for Josh to go up to Washington and then have him drive it back. Switch the bet with
Because
Dan
of you,
to
I
it 'cause
own like 120 of these or something like that.
buy more.
Proud owner. No,
Buy more.
no.
Buy more.
I was paying like 20. Well, we're paying like $20 a box, $25 a box.
No, you paid $450 or $400 for yours, right? $420.
Oh, 400. Yeah, you're right.
$400.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're not
no.
printing. I'm
I
barely
just bought
making
one
anything.
from Retro for $420 about a month or two ago, and he still has it in his background, I think, in his YouTube
Yeah.
videos.
Anyway, crazy times. I think the Mewtwo is flatlined, right? PSA 10 price.
Yeah, it's come down.
That came down, yeah.
Yeah,
It was 2K at Card Party. I remember that.
I think the half booster boxes are also like interesting. Like I think from like a long-term perspective, like that's a UK exclusive.
I mean,
we don't
it's
get
cute.
that here.
That's it.
It's cute.
It's not,
It's cute.
that's all it gets.
I don't know, man.
There's nothing else.
All right, it is half the price. It's not it's not much of a discount, but
Interesting product, but come on.
I talked about it with Henry on his channel literally like I want to say 8 months ago that I think that this Team Rocket set would be like the Evolving Skies of the Scarlet and Violet era, and I think it's kind of proving to be that. I don't think Prismatic is going to have the same. I don't know. This is the collector boy coming out, but I truly don't think Prismatic is going to be that strong. Like I think there's just better opportunities.
Strong
I
in terms
know
of
it
what?
sounds crazy.
Yeah.
It's literally the best-selling set.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean,
choosing not to buy Hidden Fates.
We'll see how people regard the God pack in the future once like
I don't
no
think
one
it's
cares
gonna
about
do
pull rates.
Yeah, it's
ever,
gonna
like,
do
long-term,
well,
but-
but I'd rather have Destin Rivals and Surging Sparks, and that's such a I know that's probably a Dustin
I
take.
agree, but objectively, it's probably going to be the better purchase.
Yeah, I think long-term chase, when people are trying to chase Umbreon or these Master Balls, when people actually care about them again, because, you know, at some point they actually will, like all things. But yeah, the God Pack is always, I mean, yeah, I've talked about it. Like Prismatic has its important elements, but this, oh my gosh. All right. We're talking, Ern. Now we're talking, baby. This is the best set of all time. The best set of all time.
I think I agree. I cannot believe the price of it.
Should we shill V-Star Universe a little
Yes,
bit?
that Drew. That's actually
One of the best sets.
dude. Yeah, I really wish I bought some of those back when they were doing those Japanese 151 reprints. That's like the only other Japanese set I wish I had, because this set is just so good. Like it's so thematic. It wrapped up yellow borders like with a nice bow and just said, "Here you go."
V-Star Universe is even better because we don't have the yellow borders, and so you can actually see the art.
Exactly.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. This is like the Johto dogs are in this set, and
You got the God pack. The Japanese has the God pack as well.
This is probably the best set ever
I think
made.
retro is very correct, if not probably higher.
$25
pack
a pack for
I
mean, it's hard to disagree with that. It literally 5x'd in a year.
Yeah, it has the
Right,
Charizard and
3?
Mewtwo. Yeah,
Close to
I forget
4x.
the Charizard's in this. Yeah,
This is I would agree, best set ever made.
and it's so fun to open. Like I don't open a lot, but I remember this is like one of the first sets that I actually went into, because like you could actually pull stuff and feel good about it. You can't do that with these sets now. I was really hopeful for Ascended to have, this is me being too hopeful, but to have pull rates similar to this set, but they've just followed Prismatic so closely. It's kind of sad.
Dude, look at this guy. Pokemon Chinese Gem 3 box. Dude.
They don't have categories for it.
Have you no pride? I mean, I get it, but
I don't think.
Yeah,
they have
don't you- Don't you guys think it's interesting? Like Seraph just pointed this out, and this is definitely something I've noticed too, is that Crown Zenith and V-Star continue to stall in value every year. Like it's almost as if everyone knows that it's that good and they're trying to keep it as low as possible so that they can, I don't know, build
I
up
mean,
volume of it.
I
Like
mean,
it's
he's talking about the cards, or they're talking about the cards, right? It's like the
I don't
they've
maybe
gone up, they've gone up a ton, right? Those dogs used to be
they were cheap, $80
$75 and a
tens.
10. Now they're
Yeah.
$150. I mean, they've been stalling, right? Like I think they've been pretty consistent where they are. Like even the like Giratina, for example. I mean, I remember when the Giratina in a 10 was like $120 or something like that, and then it went up to $450, $500, and I don't know what it's at now, but like I think V-Star Universe is even more so. You know, that's been flat for a long time. But I mean, retro said what I was just about to say. Like they have amazing print quality. Both of them have amazing print quality. They were printed for so long. They're amazing sets, and I think they're like ultimately very collectible given the size of this market. But so this is just one of those things where there's always going to be these things for sale until they sort of cycle out a little bit, and then they'll make a little run, and then some more will show up, and they'll come back down. It'll just take a while to eat through that supply.
Yeah,
right?
And that's the set that got printed more than any set that I've seen since I've been back in the hobby. Like I think what's scary is that they probably printed just as much prismatic as they have Crown Zenith in the last year and a couple months now, as they have all of Crown Zenith, and it's just getting gobbled up. But to me,
eventually the PSA 10 prices have to rise if the pack prices keep going up.
Yeah, of course.
It's one of the rare times where they're actually connected. Or
it's just I think this set is still maybe I'm I mean, from a collector perspective, it's like this stuff is like good value right now with how old it is.
Oh god.
The only comparison though is Hidden Fates cards were basically flatlined while the packs started to slowly rise.
Okay. Can I say this?
So,
but that was another one.
Alt arts. No, go for it, Drew. Go for it.
I was just to say this is another one that there were infinite copies of, right? It's like the pack packs can go up, and you know it's because it's like there's constantly packs being opened, but there's always more singles, and there were like so many of these printed, right? Like this was another one of those sets where there's just like infinite numbers of singles, and eventually it'll catch up, right? It just like will take time, and as new people kind of cycle back into these older sets, you just have no idea when that's going to hit because things move quickly in like these steps.
Yeah, Hidden Face is such an interesting set because I before Alt Arts existed, this was the set. Like it was the set.
$50.
It recently just moved.
Yeah.
I guess it's not the all-time high or close to the all-time high.
Yeah.
The reason why I didn't buy more of these back in the day, by the way, is because it flatlined at like 130, 150.
It did. It stayed there for a long time.
So I decided not to buy it. I was like, maybe we've hit a ceiling because not everything goes up over time.
I think it's a cool set. I think best shiny vault set, hands down.
There's like three shiny vault sets, right?
Fun. There's 3, I think. There's Shining Fates, Hidden Fates, and Paldean Fates.
$40 a pack?
Wolferinis.
I bought a 10 this weekend and opened it, and I got a Ninetales.
Talk about a V-shaped recovery right there.
There's actually not that many listings. That's quite surprising. I saw
it has some cool pack arts. I will say that.
Should we drop $16,000 and buy all these packs from Gilbert Games?
And then grade them all?
Grade them all and get 8s?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I don't think people that have joined the hobby in the last year and a half have just understand how significant Crown Zenith is. Like it's literally like I don't know. It's such a big point in the TCG, knowing that it's the last set with yellow borders. It gave us a final yellow border secret rare Pikachu. That wasn't that hard to pull, obviously, but like, I don't know. Like
you're so down in the weeds, Jake.
I am. I'm too far.
Way above.
Yeah, I think it's shallow surface, shiny Umbreon, Sunbreon, like that's all people care about in One
You're almost
Piece. But
as dusty as the Japanese
oh,
lottery sets.
I'm in. Yeah, no, I'm in there digging with you, man. 100%.
Let's answer this question. How does the value not change the price of packs? I'm not a sealed person, but I don't understand how a $400 PSA 10 chase in Mewtwo Tina with Crazy Pop will not deter a price increase, because the pack value, people are willing to pay what the pack costs in today's market because they believe the pack value is worth it. But there will be a point where the pack price is going to be way too high that I got to imagine people who are looking at buying at that entry level are going to look at singles and graded cards and say, like, why would I buy one pack when I can spend 5 or 10x that price and get the top chase?
You know, it was interesting.
I mean,
Sorry,
Right
I was just gonna say
before-
it's not like a 1-to-1 relationship. It doesn't always happen, but like these things, they come and they go and they swing back and forth, and like it will eventually happen. Hidden Faces got to that point where now the singles are more expensive than they were years past, but for a long time it did not. Those singles flatlined.
It's short-term memory in this hobby, like when it comes down to it. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but right before Prismatic Evolutions came out, I was actually planning a video in like that November, December before, and I was going to talk about Crown Zenith, but I was already too late. And Crown Zenith became like the number one selling pack on streams. Dan talked about it on his lives. He was showing how much more Crown Zenith was being sold across every other pack. And that kind of shocked me, knowing how, people were into surging, but like people started going back and looking at Crown Zenith. And that's when I think it started to level out once people just moved on to Prismatic after the release. And since then, it hasn't gone up all that crazy amount. And I just think that for a set like that, no matter how much is out there, it seems like it's such a better buy than a lot of things that exist in like Mega or Scarlet and Violet. I don't know.
I mean, so many things in this hobby are rubber band, right? It's like you can have the pack price like go up marginally and the PSA 10 not go up, but eventually if the PSA 10 starts running because the supply runs out, then maybe the pack price will follow it because more people are ripping it trying to hit that chase, and then it'll level out again, and people will be like, oh, now the pack's too expensive and I'm going to go put my money into this other pack that I can rip more cheaply. Like even consumers are having this opportunity cost. So that moment that you were talking about, Jake, when what was it, Surging Sparks was running up to $10 a pack or whatever it was at the time, and Crown Zenith was $4, like consumers will figure out like, oh my god, there's this pack for $4 and I want to open up 10 packs for $40 to have fun and not have to spend an arm and a leg, and there's like all this good art, and that slowly sort of filters out into the market, and suddenly things start moving again, and then it gets the attention of other collectors or speculators or investors that then jump in on it, and it's like has this momentum, like this rubber band effect of pulling things up with it, and then eventually
it's exactly what happened with Shrouded Fable, right? like Shrouded 100%. Fable last summer, like everyone realized that every other pack was too expensive, so they started talking about Shrouded Fable, and that set ran up, and I'm like, this has got to be laughable. But even now, like just like, and it's you gotta consider like what you see doing better in the long term. And sure, Shrouded Fable is probably one of the cheapest sets of Scarlet and Violet, so like it may be cheaper, but it doesn't mean it's going to perform all that well in the future. Yeah.
With Paldean Fates coming to the end. Go ahead, Quilly.
Yeah. I'm going to step away for 1 second.
With Paldean Fates coming to the end of its life expectancy, where do you see the price of them in the next year? I think
this set is so interesting, Ern. Like when this set first sucks. Came, the set no one cared about Bubble Mew. No one cared about the fact that we got shiny SIRs.
People thought this was going to be the chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's
not that great of a set. It's 3 SIRs, three illustration rares, and a ton of Shiny Vault. And I look at how Shiny Vault has performed in the past. It's so slow. It's such a It's like
This
it's all going to go into Bubble Mew. That's it.
this
And
is the
the Charizard.
dilemma. You have the IRs and the shinies, and it's like, which one is supposed to be a value? There's basically several layers of hits, and nobody wants the shinies.
Yeah, that's the sad reality
And
is that no one wants shiny
these
ball.
ones, yeah.
Yeah,
I actually really like these cards. These
really.
gold.
I
Yeah, it looks good. Looks cool in person.
I guess.
You can roast me. It's fine. I can
No,
handle
no,
it.
no. I mean,
Here's your
hey,
favorite
I'm not gonna. Yeah, hey,
Chien
yeah.
Pao,
There we go.
your boy.
Chen Pao is fire. Yeah, no, like I like that they explored different like full art variances. I'd like to see them do something. Something I really would have liked to see was when they stopped doing rainbow full arts. The problem with rainbow full arts is that you put them all in a binder, they all look the same from a certain distance, right? And so I thought, and similar to kind of what they did with Scarlet and Violet, but like do rainbow card like full arts that are like their normal colors, but then add sprinkles of rainbow in into the illustrations, like almost create like blotches of rainbow, maybe the
Hmm.
border too, but they can't get it right. Even the Terra
Yeah, it's
rainbow cards
tough.
that we got in Scarlet and Violet just haven't done it.
Yeah,
This card
it's
though, man.
I love this card.
Oh, I do too. I think it's a great card. Now
I
that
only
it's
have one
kind of
copy
priced.
left, and it's in Japanese. It's a
I
Super
have
Scene 10.
I have a 10 in both. I bought my 10 for $100 in Japanese, and I bought my English 10 for 250 from Drew actually because he saved me a little bit on eBay. But I saw the
Go
writing
back.
on the wall with this thing. Like this was one of those cards that it was bound to go up. And I think we both know Terrell,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he was the one and only person that had that level of confidence in this card before the hype and just like passionate about this card, and he made out like a bandit.
For the people who don't know Terrell, so we're not just talking about some mysterious person. He's part of Full Odds TCG. Great dude. He had 100 copies of this right before it blew up last February, and I think he has pictures of himself laying on all of them.
That was a great photo.
That was a great photo. With Paldean Fates coming to an end of its life expectancy, where do you see the price of them in the next year? I honestly think a lot of this has to do with where Crown Zenith ends up, because it's going to be like the alternative to Crown Zenith. There's a point where like when you start getting to $10 or more a pack, it's people who don't want to spend 30, 20, 15. Like they're trying to find alternatives. And I think like a lot of this is if I had to guess, depending on where the other sets that are above this $12 per pack price end up. So if I had to guess, it should do well. I mean, it's such a baseless
I-
like way of thinking,
think
but
that
it's like
this is
everything goes
where-
well. Go ahead.
I think this is where also the PSA 10 prices and raw prices make a difference, right? You still have people on stream degenning Evolving Skies at whatever $45 a pack, right? Because it's Evolving Skies and they could hit the Umbreon and they're, gambling on that insane chase, right? So it kind of depends on like what are the comparable sets of that price tier, right? So you have Crown Zenith, you have UX, and like the Paldean Fates 151, right? These specialty sets with these whatever the cards are, and I think it will depend on where both the value and the attention is as well at a given time. So if there's a ton of attention on the Bubble Mew at a given time, and not so much for 151 Charizard or the Giratina or the dogs in Crown Zenith, then maybe people will shift over to Paldean Fates and start eating that supply up, and because that's just where the consumer attention is going, because of the news or social media or whatever YouTubers talking about the particular chase cards that you can get out of it. and they're looking at the prices of these packs on streams or at LGSs, and like, well, I'm going to get this one because I've heard about this card that I could get out of it, and that's what I want to buy at this point. So it's not only about like finding the alternatives to the more expensive stuff, but like at a given price tier, what is like in vogue at a particular time, and where is the attention and money flowing in the chase cards as well.
Yeah.
And the rubber band will shift again at some point.
I just want to call out this guy got a steal, $12.50 for BGS 10.
Oh wow,
that is a good deal back in the day.
That is a good price. I also want to point out attention, Drew, is like it also matters on like what Pokemon is printing in the most modern set now. Like
True.
I look at Mew, and we've seen Mew. We've seen Mew literally every 2 to 3 years in a big set. Shining Legends, we had the shiny Mew. In Fusion Strike, we had the Mew and the Mew VMAX, and now we're getting the Mew in 151 as a promo, and Shining Fates. Like Mew is going to, like, if it's a shiny Mew, this card is going to do well long term, and whatever set it's attached to is going to do well long term. You can look at every example of every set that has a shiny Mew, it's going to do great. And anytime like we see Pokemon go all in on a new Mew card, all the sets in the past are going to get dragged up with it. And so
I mean, that's exactly what happened with Megas, right? We knew it, like going in. I had no Megas. I didn't participate in that, but like people were like, it's just how it works, right? We come into the Mega block and people go, oh my God, Mega Pokemon. Turns out there were Mega Pokemon way back in the day, and we saw all of those Mega cards go nuts, right? They went insane.
The writing's been on the wall for a while.
mega random Pokemon we're going nuts, right? Same exact thing as you're talking about. It's like wherever like the modern marketing dollars are going, if there is an analogous thing that enough people get down that funnel into that's in like the older sets, then that's where their money's going to go. And like people aren't ripping as many of those older Mega era packs, but the PSA 10s are there, right? And those run up, and then maybe the packs of the new Mega stuff like are also popular. Like it's like this spotlight that continues moving around, and because of the cadence of the way that Pokemon does these releases and changes up the art styles and release styles and gimmicks, if you will, that like there's all these echoes that keep happening. If they were to release some variant of crystals at some point in the future, what do you think the old crystals are going to do? They're going to go even crazier, right? It's like this is just sort of how it works.
Speaking of amazing rares, this feels it sounds weird.
Dude, I love those, cheap. Man. No, they are cheap, but they're extremely easy to pull from Vivid. And Vivid, look at Vivid, but like Vivid and these came from Vivid and Shining Fates, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Those are the only two sets that had amazing rares. Obviously, I think Vivid had way better amazing rares, but these cards are great. Like they actually they're fun to look at, I think. And these are the great example of kind of what I was talking about with how they could do rainbow cards that are more interesting. And they just did it twice, and that was it. And I thought that was weird, but they're cheap cards, but there's a lot of them. Like they were like bulk.
There's only 11,000. Yeah. This is like nothing these days.
I know, that's less than Umbreon. But there
are less of these than there are the Rayquaza VMAX. So I don't know. Is that a play? Is that degeneracy? I don't know.
A little bit, but it's like low risk. It's definitely low risk. What I was gonna say, Drew, is what's interesting about like that echo like cycle that we go into with like that example of Megas is like, what does that look like 10, 15 years from now? Because I think a big difference between, this example is that the Megas from that era are much lower pop and actually hard to grade. And so like, does that continue when we go into like a cycle when, I don't know, Terra comes back and there's like 30,000 tens of this stuff? Like, of course, prices come up, but they get dragged up with it. But like, does it do it at like this rate?
It'll entirely depend on how many cards Pokemon is printing. If they're printing 25 billion cards, they'll go up more, right? It's like but if they're only printing the same number of cards because interest has left the hobby, like this is one of those speculation things where
too much variables.
It's not, we won't know until it happens.
Yeah.
We didn't know that this mega block, like if you would have told me in 2023 we're going to have a mega block in in 2025, right? During that market, I would be like, okay, like the megas will probably go up from the past, but given the context of where we are now, of course they went up way more. So it's like in the future, if there are 60,000 PSA 10s of that next Terra era, maybe this Terra era goes up a lot as well. Like it's so hard to tell.
Yeah.
$50, by the way, for this.
That's my favorite one too. So good.
That seems cheap. But then again, wait, there's no way there's only 2,600 of these.
I'm gonna buy the whole set. I'm just gonna do it. Like, why not?
I don't know. Like Mason says, what did Mason say? 2028? That's only 2 years away. I could see myself sitting on 20 of these. 20 Kyogres. Is there a Groudon? There is, right?
No.
Wait.
They did it. They did a Veltal, Kyogre, and Reshiram and Shining Fates.
How many of those Raikus should I load up on? Those will print, right?
That's one of the better ones
for this one. There aren't that many of these, huh?
No, there's. 2000? I think there's. Oh yeah, I think there's 6 from Vivid and 3 from Shining Fates. Yeah, Raiku's really. Oh yeah, they're all. Like I said, I think Vivid's Amazing Rares are all great. You have great Pokemon all around.
So this is surprising because in every box of Shining Star V, you get each of the Amazing Rares.
Oh, all 3
each of them.
Yeah. Or you get I think you get 2. You get 2 of the 3. Someone can correct me in chat. You either get 2 of the 3 or all 3. I think maybe 2 of the 3. But you're guaranteed to get them in every box. But only 3,400. That's crazy. What was the other reason Amazing Rare? There's
Reshiram, Yveltal, and Kyogre, and then if we're talking Vivid,
Celebi,
Rayquaza, Celebi, Zacian, Raikou, and
Raikou.
Am I missing one? Zacian, Raikou, Celebi, Rayquaza.
There's another one. There's 7 of them, right?
Which one am I missing?
$48. I don't know, man. That feels very cheap.
43.
But then again,
it's Zamazenta. It is both Sword and Shield dogs. Zacian's cool. Zamazenta's not all that great.
Shield face.
Not face, a
fan. $50.
Yeah, but I mean, like those will probably sit at $50 for a long time.
Yeah.
All right, what are we talking about? This is not Pikachu, Umbreon, or Mew, or Gengar. Or
Mewtwo.
Exactly.
We're going to mega meta niche dusted tactics. Like, you want to know how to invest and get ahead? Here you go. Show me a video on the entire internet that's talked about this card. You will not find it in the last 3 months.
If you made it this far in the stream, you get the real sauce.
Yeah, here's the real sauce. I'm actually surprised at the population for the for some of these cards, but then again, that was a different time.
Yeah.
This is actually what I wanted to look at. Good old Shining Fates.
The Ditto, man, it's a great one. It's what made me go after this set.
Ditto.
Also, that Suicune shiny is actually hard to grade if I remember correctly. I bet you there's a lot more not. I could be wrong, but I'm actually gonna look it up.
Here, I got it.
Alts PSA.
This is great, guys. I can do my market research. Talk to you guys. Have a stream. Find my place. $100. Pop 587. That doesn't.
That's got to be wrong.
Give me what's the cert?
6856 3886 If it's not wrong, then I'll see you guys after the stream when I buy a bunch of these.
It was 6856. What was it?
6856-3886.
There's 1,300 of them. Oh no, 500.
No, 587.
That's crazy.
Right, well, on to the next. We won't be talking about that card anymore. Coughing.
I told you.
How about that coughing?
Oh, that coughing's gonna boom.
Hey, coughing's pretty. Yeah, coughing's pretty cool. What about Yamper? Yamper's pretty popular.
Yamper, I love that stupid dog.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Shining Fates had really bad print quality for the shinies, the baby shinies. I remember that. And that Suicune's definitely the best one, I think, from this set.
Minccino, Dreepy, Rotom. Man,
It's
this set
crazy
has
that this
so
set-
many forgettable Pokemon.
Yeah, no,
Like,
this and to
Yeah, I
think
wonder-
how expensive
I wonder
this set
why they're-
was.
I wonder why they're $2.
Snom.
What? Yeah, how much? Imagine if the entire market cap of the Mega Charizard just went into these cards. We could pump them up.
I'm gonna consign so many amazing rares through you, Drew. Just
Oh, it's gonna be
just you wait.
sick. Send it. I don't care. You'll win, dude.
Sorry, I had to buy 2 Suicunes while you guys were talking. All right.
Perfect.
I'm not kidding. I just bought 2 on eBay. What is this Zard at? I'm actually curious what the population is. Charizard, VMAX, shiny. Oh my god!
Yeah, this is one of the most graded cards of all time, right?
I
think
think
it's
so.
in
I think it was
PSA's
in the
top 10
10s.
list.
Yeah, I think top 10 Pokemon also talked about it too.
But that means there's probably infinite more raw Suicunes out there that are probably grade worthy that aren't being graded, right?
I mean, yeah, market. What did you just pay for those? This market price is $11, it's roughly around
No,
there.
The PSA
been-
10s?
No, the raw price this weekend's. Did you just buy two 10s?
Oh, sorry. I was showing this. Yeah, I just bought 2 10s off of eBay. This card, it's already pop 33,271. If it's just crazy to me that this is a pop 33,000 card. Obviously, it's the top hit of the set, and a Suicune, which I guess amazing rares and that the shinies aren't popular, is a pop 580. Like that's kind of crazy.
I know. It's 5 years old.
Yes, great value. And
Seems
this card
like a
is
great decision to buy.
this card's no longer in the top 10. It's been bumped out. It's been bumped out.
Let's see.
Was
what
it
else?
McDonald's Pikachu or Van Gogh Pikachu?
They don't even have the McDonald's on here yet.
Yeah, I
from
think
what
is it just
hasn't
English
been
or is it
updated yet.
Dude,
Oh,
this
good
card being
question.
$34 is a shame. These cards look
Is it?
phenomenal.
Is it?
Yeah, they look awesome.
Do you know what Pokemon
right.
it is?
I don't know, but it
Unsubscribe.
looks cool.
Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe from our podcast, guys. That was the
34
worst
bucks
thing
for a
I've ever
PSA 10.
heard.
Look at this card. You call
Nope,
yourself a
it's
real
garbage.
collector? What am
It
I
looks
even
like
looking
at?
at?
It's like a Rorschach painting, dude.
That might as well be a Duraludon.
All right, you guys win.
Oh, boy.
I'm just surprised. It's still pretty cheap. I mean, nothing else in this set. Is this Lapras worth anything? Let's see. Nope. $50.
So it's literally just the Charizard.
It's literally a Zard and the Suicune that I carry this set.
Suicune.
And even then, the Suicune is only like $120 PSA 10. That's what I paid for mine.
It's wild.
Yeah.
That's
You know the set
Man.
that everyone should really pay attention to.
Oh,
all
God.
right.
All right.
What? I have a prediction. that
All right, go
last year
for it.
it was going to get $400 ETB. We're getting closer.
Almost
It's
there.
173 per. But more keeps getting listed, and no one's buying them. Look at this abysmal sales volume.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
This is one of the
Any-
best ETB arts.
So I think that this card
it is a great ETB art.
It's this promo that is the most graded
Number one.
English card.
Yeah.
Right.
Sword and Shield 50,
Yeah.
right? I think. Yeah.
Yeah, 50. Most graded English card with 81,000 copies. It's crazy.
Yeah. The V Charizard is the better card of the two, of that and the rainbow. But I mean, everything changed after Battle Styles. It's just everything shifted. Like the top chases are no longer rainbow full arts or gold cards or black and gold cards. It's just not it.
I had this hypothesis that this is the better buy over the ETB long term.
I think that's a very good theory because
There's nothing else in the set.
there's nothing else.
Yeah, right.
That and the V card. Yeah.
These are the other cards. Are you going to go after the Gardevoir? Not
The
terrible.
ETB at this point is
Yeah,
only
$13.
it's a collector item. Like the box itself is what people want. They don't want to open it. It's not worth it. It's
Yeah.
Machamp's Path for a reason.
I opened up more than 100 packs before I actually hit my first Zard.
Ouch.
Not a
Super
proud moment
dark.
for me.
I graded the Charizard V, like one of my first ever submissions that I had sat on for like a couple of years. I think it's a cool shiny, definitely one of the better shiny full arts, but
This one is pop 17,000. It's actually going for more than the rainbow
wow.
one. Is that right?
Looks
No.
like
I mean
it.
that makes more
No,
sense to me.
those are listings.
Oh, listed.
No, yeah, it's going for more.
Yeah, Power Creep is definitely crazy. I remember Shining Fate's release. That was something else. $150 ETBs. Never recovered.
Pop 17,000, last auction 375, 370, 350, 420. It's going for more than the rainbow one. That is I mean,
It's shiny, dude. I think
yeah,
it's
it's
shiny.
shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like the rainbow one. I think it looks good.
I think there will be a generation of kids that grow up wanting rainbows. I think there's definitely going to be a place for rainbows in the next 10, 15 years. But not my generation.
Who knows? I think they just suffer from all looking the same.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Shiny Star V. This card, this Marnie in a 10 was going for like, I sold a copy with James 2 years ago at least, I think, for like $550 in a 10. And then we had a big crash, and now this card in the 10 goes for like $200. Not even. This was the top
That's
card of the
wild.
set for years. And now the Zard is. Crazy.
You know what are probably good buys that I don't think get any attention are those prize pack cards. Like there's so many great prize pack reprints that are really just rare, actually rare.
Yeah, it'll just be a question of whether people ever find them or care.
Yeah. The Lugias that I did a little play on did pretty well.
Yeah.
I didn't go too hard on them, but like when you just pick the right Pokemon, it should do fine. Like that definitely wasn't like a quick churn, but overall it did pretty well. But yeah, there's
What do
a
you think
lot
about
of,
this EV VMAX card?
no. I know Mason's probably in here thinking
What?
this is the best card ever.
What's wrong with the EV VMAX? It's the Eevee.
Dude, VMAX full arts are ugly. All of them. They're like
Yeah.
rainbows, but cheaper.
Crown face or big VMAX character. Take your pick.
Okay. All right. Well, if we're going
Like,
that route, yeah, obviously.
Crown face, lantern face, whatever you want to call it.
But a lot of these VMAXs all look the same. It doesn't matter what the Pokemon is; it's the same boring look. I would not touch this card. Like it's literally like that's dust. Earn. Buy more Suicunes.
There was a time where I was looking at buying the EVV Max. And I did buy one or two.
Yeah.
You know, let's just keep
Oh
going
my
back.
God.
Let's keep going back.
Oh,
Viv Voltage.
Drew, this was the first set that I got back into, and I remember I bought a booster box, and my friend Matt bought a booster box, and he came over to my place, and we both opened it, and he pulled the Rainbow Pikachu before. I mean, we didn't know anything,
Oh yeah.
and I remember like, oh my gosh, I want this card. I think back at myself, I'm like, what was I
Oh
thinking?
God.
What the heck did I just do to my screen? Sorry. I want to pull up this Pop 11,000.
Okay, I have a question for you now, Ern.
Yeah.
Would you rather have the Rainbow Pikachu or the Rainbow Charizard VMAX from Champions?
The Zard.
I
Because it's
agree.
the only hits the hit
only
in the
hit in
set.
the set.
Yeah.
I mean, arguably, this is also the only hit in the set. Right?
I think
Guys, what do you mean? We just went through this. There's
There's
something here.
Marnie?
Oh, this is like a $150 card. Here, I'll show you. I was looking at this card. I'll share openly. This Pikachu V for a while. It's like
the pink
feels
V one?
kind of undervalued. Pop 3,200,
Yeah.
120 bucks. You know, remember pre-release or launch, this card in Nintendo was going for like
Yeah, it's going for a
several
lot.
hundreds
Yeah, I remember.
because people thought it was going to be the card, and then it turns out it was the the rainbow, and this crashed. So, I don't know. This is if the Gengar from Temporal Forces, the full art, or I guess it'd be half art, can do well, then this card, when people come around to it, definitely has a chance.
Yeah, I think
Or
I would
so I tell
actually
myself.
lean. I would actually lean the Pikachu over the Charizard simply because it's the Chonkachu, like it's the fat Pikachu. I don't know. I think that there's just like a deeper interest of that style of art of Pikachu, but I mean I'm competing with Charizard, so I could be wrong there. It's the mascot.
We appreciate you loving all shapes and sizes, Jake. Yeah, the rest of Vivid Voltage is pretty much like Togekiss.
Do you remember the VMAX was like
Togekiss?
$40, $50?
Yeah. This card's hideous.
Oh man.
all the
Orbeetle.
rainbows look the same. Orbeetle, Colossal.
Colossal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What
Man,
a
I'm-
time, man. What
said
a
it
It's
Oh,
taking me
Jirachi.
back, man.
It really is.
Oh, yeah,
This is the
Jirachi.
first- Yeah.
Jirachi. That's the other one I forgot.
Gosh.
It's taking. I mean, Vivid Voltage was the first set that I bought boxes and cases of and ripped heavily.
Damn.
But Jirachi, like,
yeah.
Jirachi's always been
Kinda.
like that mythical, legendary, whatever Pokemon, but like no one really cares about Jirachi.
Yeah.
None of the cards do well.
I know
It's in the
one
same
Jirachi
class, but, like,
collector.
Yeah.
No one
it's-
Jirachi collector.
no one
He
talks about
loves
Jirachi.
It's rare.
So I wouldn't be buying this. It's kind of The
Yeah.
Japanese versions, by the way, have the mating rares look phenomenal. If you guys have ever
They
seen
do.
them.
They do look fantastic. I mean, Japanese cards in general look
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And they cost a bit more. This one in a 10. Actually, no, it's not too bad.
Gosh, they look so much better in
It
Japanese.
looks so
Wow.
much better, dude. It's
The texture
phenomenal.
on the rainbow
And the
is
silver
built
borders.
different.
Look at that pop too. That pop difference. I might actually save that for later.
Quick, shut down the stream.
Shut down the stream.
Fanatics for $47, and that wasn't. Oh yeah, that says October. Is that accurate? Wow, that was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
I mean, you got to think about how many
Yeah.
people are looking for this. The market price isn't going to go up if there isn't demand, and so
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
you
I know,
and
it's
this
just
person
crazy.
auctioned it. So, who's bidding on this type of thing in this day and age?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not an evolution, so who cares?
Anyone else feel alt is dead? Completely dropped the ball. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I like using alt to comp.
I mean, nobody uses alt because all of the slab buyouts are on card ladder pricing. Like that's literally the reason. That is like that's literally the reason why everyone is like we use card ladder now, because they all bought the subscription so that they could go buy slabs at whatever percentage of card ladder pricing and then sell to grading. Like
so if anything, it's the ultimate tool to test who you're talking to. Just say like, hey, what do you think that goes for? They pull up card ladder, you'd be like, dude, get out of here. It's funny because alt used to be not the thing, and now it's considered like the retro
activated my trap
the retro
card
thing. I mean, it's literally just. I mean, alt was one of the first, I feel like, platforms that actually synthesized and cleaned the data properly. Like price charting, obviously, is like the OG, but it's like they don't clean their data at all, so it's all super messy nonsense.
Yeah.
And then literally, it like this whole card ladder thing is just driven by the fact that is what is all the buyout prices are based off of.
Yeah. It's have you guys seen Inglourious Bastards?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that scene where he's like, he asks him something, and the guy responds in counts to 3 or whatever, in a different way. Puts it the wrong. That's what this reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh, darkness ablaze! Now we're talking, baby.
Oh my god!
So funny,
dude. That's the top chase.
Can we go back to talking about Mega?
Dude,
so
this is
oddly enough,
dark.
I need one of those 10s to help my display because I had the Blasters and Venusaur.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I remember, just a quick story. One of the first things I did when I got back into the hobby, I went to Hills, and you could buy 36 booster packs of basically any recent set for like 99 to like $108. I bought 3 of them, so about 108 packs. I ripped them all, and I got 3 Zard VMAXs.
What? I could never. That's crazy.
No.
It was one of the best experiences I've ever had.
My luck opening packs is never good.
Me either.
See, I kind of feel like
all of the good cards.
Yeah, ripping is, you always hit when you're not trying to hit, and you never hit when you want to hit. That's
when are you not trying to hit?
You just rip for fun, just like whatever.
Just here for the pain.
Just here for the pain.
Ern's out there like, okay, this is the one that has to make me money, or I'm sunk.
I'm cooked for sure. I kind of feel like, I mean, these are V cards. Who am I kidding?
No,
Undervalued.
no.
That's all I'm going to say. On to the next, Rebel Clash. Dude, we could do this all day.
Dude, Rebel Clash is... it's funny. I bought an ATB of Rebel Clash a couple of years ago, and I got it for a steal, which is funny that I'm saying a steal for Rebel Clash, but
it was short
but the guy was so sure that this set did not do well, and so he had a really low sticker on it, but I think at the time it was going for like twice as much as his sticker, and I was like, this is a must. But it is a short print. It sat on Target shelves. I remember to this day. I think one of the first things I bought at Target was a Rebel Clash ETB, and I opened it, and I was like, why did I open this? And
yeah, I pulled the that one chick's name, Oleana.
Comes with the newer trainers. I'm lost.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oleana.
Drew, when you got back into the hobby, did you have like a pack opening phase, or did you just go straight to the trenches?
I opened ironically, I opened a few packs when I got in, mostly because I didn't know like what modern was. Like I was like literally I hadn't opened packs since WotC. Like the last pack, actually, I opened Sandstorm packs. So I was like,
wow,
completely used to that. That was the last pack I opened, and then I joined, and I think I just like bought a few packs. I was like, I don't understand. I didn't understand the modern market at all. Like I was completely enthralled with vintage and all of those cards, and I understood it better. I felt like I understood it better. So before I started buying cards, I was just like, I don't understand like how these packs work or how the rarities work. I didn't know what how the rarity tiers even worked. So I just like I opened a little bit. I didn't open that much because I didn't want to waste a lot of money, but I opened it because I wanted to understand what was like actually in modern packs now. And but that was really it. And then I opened a little bit more. I like don't open a lot of packs. But
Same.
I try to have a little bit in the house of like cheaper stuff that I can open with friends, primarily friends that are like even not in Pokemon, because I just think it's a fun way to like share my hobby with my friends, and they have no idea what's going on, and it's frankly like pretty refreshing when it's like a regular holo and they're like, this is really fun art, or this is a cute Pokemon, or like whatever it is, and it just like is a fun experience. So like that's really the only times I ever open stuff is I'm with friends. I don't really tend to have the itch myself at all.
Same. Not at all. I think the last time I actually like opened packs was with you guys at the barbecue.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, that's always fun. Like
yeah.
I mean, doing it with friends is good.
Sword and Shield base.
Snorlax VMAX is the best card from this set.
I had the Japanese one right here.
It's one of the better VMAX cards. Like it has like a unique design, like Pokemon design.
You see what the rainbow does to it though is like put the rainbow next to the regular color. Like the whole point of this card is all of that like depth of color of the world on his tummy, and it like goes away. Like this is flat. Like it looks like nothing anymore.
Dude,
yeah,
it's
I
more
agree.
expensive than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be like $100 card. That's Japanese. 150 for the rainbow in English? This seems...
Ooh.
Non-rainbow's the same price.
Yeah, because it looks way better.
What?
It still looks terrible.
It does look better. Yeah, it still looks terrible, but it definitely
looks better, but it still looks
better.
terrible. It's just the foiling on these early Sword and Shield cards were weird. I don't know what it is about them.
It's that sheen hollow.
Like cheap.
They're cheap. Yeah,
it's flat.
It's like one of the. It's very flat. Yeah.
I bought a handful of these Marnies back in the day. I have like 8 of them in my closet somewhere. The trainer. Because I thought, for some reason, first trainer, first set. Sun and Moon trainers got me jaded, dude.
The mental jujitsu you put yourself into.
Man, you have to try. You have to buy and try before you die. That's the motto.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta try it. Otherwise,
I mean, it is a card, so it'll do well, right? Like.
Thanks, Drew. Thanks, Quilly, for the
analysis. It's a shiny card, so it will.
It's a card,
it will
right? Like.
Well. Yeah, turn your brain off.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, that Gengar is probably $1 billion in PSA 10, right?
No, that's the you're thinking about the Champions Path blister.
Oh yeah.
Blister promo.
The Cosmo.
That's sold for like $2,500.
Gengar is undefeated.
I'm actually gonna look up the price of that one.
The Lost Origin build-in battle went crazy too.
0.85. Can we find it? This one, right?
No.
Pop 220 sold for 250 and a 10. About 40%, 30%, 35% gem rate.
Was it a blister promo? Is that right?
No, just regular.
No,
hollow.
that's not it. That's just a regular hollow. The other one's a little bit more chibi looking.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like it's more.
Just a regular hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Gengar Fever has.
What is the CGC 10?
Really?
All over the place.
Yeah, I mean.
It's just so low pop that it's incredibly volatile. I'm just going to go ahead and buy 100 of these.
Right? It's Gengar.
No,
I
How bad
know.
could it get?
no thanks. That's
Yeah,
like the mega
Gengar
desk
is
thing
Sword
to
and
do.
Shield 052.
Yeah, that's the. You just look up Gengar Champions Path, it'll come up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's it. I just saw it. Yeah, it's crazy.
$2,300.
Nutty.
That is insane.
I don't even remember seeing this sealed.
I
product
do.
back in the day. It was hard to
It
find.
was the small Champions Path, like I think it's like 2-pack, right? I think it's 2-pack. I'm just Cosmo Hollows, man. They just do it. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch it, but Oliver over at Sleeve No Card Behind did a really great video on
Oh yeah,
different hollow patterns in English, and it's really good. Definitely worth watching. Put a lot of effort into it.
That dude knows everything.
Yeah, dude's a madman.
He's amazing.
If he decides to do Japanese, it would literally take him like 6 months to a year to make.
because he doesn't
Yep.
read Japanese, or
No, because there's
No, for
just
the
so
hollow
many.
patterns.
There's so many
Oh.
hollow patterns in Japan
Yeah.
because he doesn't read Japanese.
I know we just spent like an hour on random sets and stuff like that.
It's
What
fun to
else?
go back. I haven't looked at some of that stuff in years, honestly.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
shout out to Sal.
reminds me of how much money I blew back in the day on random cards and sets that are not worth it. Sal donated $25. The donation serves a purpose. I want you all to compliment each other.
Ooh.
Ern has the best skin in the Pokemon hobby.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. I don't think so. But I'll take the compliment. Go ahead, Drew.
And-
You can compliment me.
Oh no,
Okay.
I got one more. And Drew's the smartest and most kind friend I know. So kind that he took me out to Sonoma for my birthday and got me drunk all day. So, yeah.
Perfect.
So 2 each or 1 each?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, Jake's. I've frankly been really enjoying the artist content. Like your knowledge of all the
Thanks,
artists is so cool. And I mean, especially with your design background, it's really fun to like see you applying that to Pokemon.
Appreciate you, dude.
Pretty amazing. And Ern, it just has a uh-oh, did my headphones die?
No, you're
No,
there.
but your compliment definitely died.
Yeah, my headphones did die. Yeah, Ern has take some of the biggest swings around. you got
To who?
No, you got some big brain plays out there.
Oh, you mean like my
that's a-
gambling tactics?
Yeah, your
I see.
your tactics are next level.
Thank you. Yes, I think that is a compliment, and also
It is.
you
Oh, it's fun.
admiring me. Well, what can I say? There's so many great things to say about both of you. I would say, Jake, your hard work definitely pays off as long as you are focused and you don't give yourself enough credit. I think when you're determined enough, you can do great things.
Thanks, dude.
I mean, you got DPM to follow you. Why are you even here?
I
Why are
know.
we still friends?
I was saying we're probably never going to talk to him
Okay.
again. After
I'm
this
telling
year.
you, dude. It's
Over.
game over, y'all.
I have one ask for my celebrity friend. Okay. Can
Shoot
you
it.
try to honor it?
Yeah. I'm not a celebrity
Please-
and I won't be, but yeah.
Please go to Card Party to just buy cards. Please don't go on that game show.
Oh,
Just-
absolutely not.
Just
No.
just
No,
hang
no,
out with us,
there's
just buy
no
cards.
there's no way. There's no way. No.
I'm just saying it. I will not be in support in the crowd. I would not be watching that. I will be
I-
sourcing. I will be
yeah,
eating.
no, absolutely not. I will
Yeah.
be in the trenches with you boys till the end.
Okay.
No.
Will
I
you stand
see
in line
Tucker-
for him at the creator booths, the meet and greets? Jodo Jake next to Rusty.
You know what we should do, Quilly? We should bring our own signs and walk around Jake and say, "This is Jodo Jake," and just walk
Dude.
around.
I will say, no. So Tucker, just hearing Tucker's, like seeing how much Tucker has to do at these events, and then also see how drained Danny looks at these events. Like those guys are grinding, and I'm like, as great as it is, and as much exposure, and how awesome of an event Card Party is, I want to be there as a spectator all the time. I don't care. Yeah, like I like cardboard, and I like hanging out with people. Not,
I mean,
but
that's why they're in the position that they're in. That's why they're so successful. Is they really grind that out.
But if you did answer the call, I would not hold it against you.
It's not happening. I don't know
I'm
why.
just saying, I don't want to put you in that
conversation.
spot. Like,
No,
you get a
no.
gold letter invitation to be on stage and play Family Feud or whatever. That's awesome. That sounds great.
Oh boy.
Quilly, I have to say, I think you're genuinely one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Facts.
Regardless of what Jake says about you.
Behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I make fun of him for liking Absol up until this new Mega Absol came out, and now I finally understand. But
Are there like 4 Absol cards? How many cards are there?
I don't know. We only got the new Mega.
I think I only
there's
have
not that many.
like 3 of them so far.
No, there's
So
like
there's not that
20
many.
or 30.
Yeah.
I forget which set it is in like early EX era, but it's the Arita Absol where it's like profile, but it's like one of my favorite Absol arts. Without getting a,
it's leaping or like the 7-Eleven promo.
It might be the 7-Eleven promo in English. It's Arita though. That's all I remember.
No, this one's Ueda.
No, yeah,
not that one. It's
Not
the
that one.
7-Eleven one, like where it's on Pride Rock, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nerds, let's figure this out
Super
in real
juicer.
time. This one?
It's an e-reader.
It's
Oh,
an
e-reader?
e-reader. It's,
Oh,
yeah.
this one.
Oh, there it is, right there. Yep, on the left, second. Yep.
Yeah.
But this looks like the card you
that
just
Team
showed,
Magma?
Quilly.
No.
No.
Team Magma.
This is the
Oh, I guess.
the
Okay.
EX one.
Yeah.
Well, this
That
one's
one's
the
really good.
World Championship pack one, but it's
It's so good.
yeah,
yeah.
that one, the 7-Eleven promo Absol is one of that one and this one that I have are my 2 favorites.
They're so good. I
One's
really
top.
want to see the Mega Absol Z get a special illustration rare this year.
And that the Team Plasma one is also low key juice in Japanese.
It is.
Amazing foil. I just picked that one up. Yeah, it has such a cool foil in Japanese.
Dude, the card looks great. Pokemon looks great. Slept on.
Super
Agreed.
juice.
Investable or no?
I mean, if it was an amazing rare, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Damn.
I don't know about investable, but maybe it will be with all these new Mega Absols. Maybe people will like them.
Maybe.
All right,
Maybe.
let's go through 1 or 2 more questions, and then we should call it a night.
Jeremy
Yeah,
asked if
sounds
we talked a little bit about this earlier, but are we all going to Card Party San Diego? I think there's a lot of maybes on this
Mhm.
panel, but most
Likely.
likely, yeah, I'm more likely. I'm like 90%.
It really depends on school for me.
Yeah, that's around the time you might actually potentially finish. So,
It just
Yeah.
depends on if it's crunch time or not.
dude, no,
if
forget
you
school, hang out, buy some cardboard. Yeah, come on now,
So,
late nights,
Dan told me
walking
to
the
quit my job,
streets.
so.
Legitimately.
Yeah,
Legitimate question. What happens if you fail this semester?
I can't.
he's not failing.
Oh, great.
Are you just
No,
there's
no.
there
I
literally
win.
are you kidding me?
So the way that-
Drew failing.
the way that these programs work, and like the way that I haven't taken classes since my end of my 2nd year of my PhD, and then the rest of it is just doing work in a lab and working on a paper. So like I'm already cleared to graduate. Like I've already finished everything. I just need to finish getting my paper out once that's published. which will happen
okay.
one way or another, right? There's no like grade. There's no like all of that has been checked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not too bad then.
I can't wait for you to not use that and just go full-time Pokemon.
I don't know about that. I don't think I can do
You
that.
know, if in the next year or two,
Dude,
if I'm careerless, I would probably try to figure it out.
dude, if there's someone that I would bet and gamble on, it would be you. Like, come on now.
How much would you gamble on?
Would
you front this money? Would you front this money?
I'd put that money on you before I put it on One Piece. Let's just put it that way.
Oh god, we gotta shut this down really quick.
No,
Oh my gosh.
I just wanted to say, I wanted to go back to Sal donating again. Thank you, dude. Really do appreciate you for that. But like the whole complimenting thing and like, we all know each other in person. I think we've really built like great relationships with one another. And I feel like we're very lucky to have that in this hobby that I don't think enough people get to experience. And I think being able to bring that to the internet and just hang out and talk Pokemon has been great with you guys. And, I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit sentimental right now, but like I just really thankful for both of you guys. And yeah, crazy times, exciting times for everyone. Yeah, you guys mean a lot to me. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Pokemon changes lives. Let's just put it that way.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad that we could find some opportunities while looking at TCG player together. Hopefully people
I'm probably don't buy all the Suicunes though, because I think I want a
legitimately someone else just bought one for $150.
That was literally
No way.
because of, I'm looking it up right now.
No way.
There's two left, 150, 160, 166. So good luck.
It's
Oh
crazy.
my gosh. I mean, it's a good buy.
It is.
The fundamentals check. Low pop. Like the funny thing about like these crazy booms, there's only so many things left that you could buy.
Yeah.
So like it's just like a pecking order. It's like, okay, modern, what's available? All right, vintage, what's available? And then you start going through like every set, and just seeing like what's popular, what's low pop, and you just place bets. Like it's not complicated. As long as you can afford it.
It's not complicated.
Yeah, as long as you can afford it, like that's, you know. So
Kai's gonna buy him out. Kai's gonna buy him out literally right now. He has no shame.
He literally just bought one. I just saw it fly out of my cart, and this one too.
All
right, cool.
He will
Yeah,
forever
awesome.
be my second favorite person in Australia. Not my
Well,
first.
If you are selling any mint copies of the Suicune from Shining Fates, please let me know.
Crazy Sable Eye asked what y'all thinking of the Team Plasma full art Pokemon cards. Team Plasma, I think there's a few that are really cool. Lugia, obviously. That's probably the only one that comes to mind, and maybe the Articuno. But I don't know. Team Plasma is a unique era.
They like fit in this weird in between because like a lot of the cards are like 3D looking, right? The models.
Yeah. The Umbreon half arts.
The
yeah.
Snorlax looks kind of weird, but the card looks cool.
It's weird. They feel very retro, but they're not.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think the coloring on them is pretty cool. Like I actually really like. I mean, frankly, I think that the ones in Japanese just look way better. They like the way they're foiled in Japanese. It's really amazing. It just like goes with the art really well. Like the Articuno is fantastic looking in Japanese, but I don't think I've ever seen I haven't seen the Lugia in person, so I'm not sure exactly how that one looks. But
I'm sure it looks fantastic in Japanese, but the thing is, those cards are just hard to grade. Plasma print quality was dog.
Great. Literally the worst.
Horrible.
All right, Mr. Amadeus. I'm starting my first adult job. I hope that means as an adult, not an adult job. Out of uni and have about 2K in my business Pokemon account. I won't have time to flip, should I park it in sealed, or just let it sit?
I think
What
this is
would
the
you
first.
do?
Drew should answer this one. I think this is a great question.
This is a really great question. I think so. When you say you won't have much time to flip, like there's a lot of dials here that you can turn. Um, if you want to just invest in Pokemon, then you have to treat it that way. I think like when we're talking about parking it in sealed, it's like you're starting your first adult job out of uni, and you won't have that much time to flip. Well, how much time actually is that? Because you'd be surprised at like how little time it actually takes to do things. Like, can you go to a show once a month? Can
Yeah.
you just source cards and then grade them, or buy a collection and list them on eBay? Like, there's so many ways to skin this cat. It really just depends on, like, when you say not much time, like how much is actually not much time? Because you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Like, I don't actually spend that much time, like it doesn't really take me that much time to like source some cards, put a sub together, right? There's a lot of other things that go into my business in particular that like take more time. But like when I was first starting out, I was just buying cards until I sort of ran out of liquidity that I wanted to spend, put together a sub, put it together. And you send it into the ether to PSA or CGC or wherever you want to send it for 3 months, and then you go focus on other things, and you can start snowballing things now if you want to start that flipping process. You don't have to just, you don't have to just like buy sealed and sit on your hands if you do feel like you want to be engaged in some kind of more active way. But it really depends on the level of engagement that you want to have. And there's so many shades of gray in not much time, because not much time could actually be quite enough to, start grading and flipping and building sort of that skill up as well. Because if you think you want to do it in the future, you can just start doing slowly on the side now. There's no rush, right? Like, time in the hobby beats everything. So
Yeah.
I would,
I also I want to add to that. There's not a lot of manual labor going into it. There's mostly just pressing buttons. Like,
right.
you are just simply pressing a lot of buttons. And I think you overestimate how much time you actually need to put into starting to flip. Like Drew said, you put a sub together, you set it and forget it, and by the time it comes back, you may not even see those cards, and you're able to just put them to PSA's vault, eBay vault, or send them to Fanatics through Drew.
Yeah, I mean, so the other thing I'll say, so they followed up and said you're going to use more of the extra time on certifications to upskill and increase working income, and they've been flipping raw cards for 10 to 30% on eBay. Those are all great things. Like, your earning power as an adult is ultimately the thing that's going to carry you forward. Like, at the bankroll that you have and turning things over, like, you're not going to be able to replace the value that you can get from getting certifications that will upskill you and give you higher earning power 30 years into the future in your career. But you can say, if it's part of your plan and you're interested in doing it, say like, okay, I'm going to accumulate some number of cards over this time period, this couple of weeks. I'm going to sit down on a Sunday or something for 3 hours and just list them all. And then whenever I get an order in, you just have to send out a package, right? You just do that. And you just sort of rinse and repeat. And it can happen sort of in the background. And you can still be engaged in learning about the hobby, learning about selling, learning about how to buy things. You can dabble in grading a little bit if you want to. And it won't take up that much of your time. Like, it's not really rocket science. It just takes a little bit of like you segmenting your time in a way that makes the most sense for you. And if you decide that you don't want to do any of that, that's also completely fine. And if you want to just park your money in sealed, if you do your own research, this is not financial advice, do your own research and decide, I want to buy this thing and set it in my closet for however long, that's also fine. But just know that if you only have $2,000 in your business banking account and your goal is to grow that, you will be sitting on your hands for as long as it takes for that to appreciate and you to sell it. And you also have to think about the other side of it. It's like, how am I going to sell this in the future? When am I going to sell it in the future?
Yeah.
So like, there's a lot of moving parts here. This is like a not a one size fits all question. So I'm sorry that it's not, I'm not able to like directly answer it, but it really is a choose your own adventure with a question like this.
Can I chime in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say there's nothing wrong with not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't always need to deploy money, and in some ways, when you're ready to deploy money, when you have the time to deploy money, that's when you need, like, that is actually when you want to have money. And I think people get it mixed up where, like, if you're not flipping, then you should be investing. It's like, no, there's actually not even there's not a lot of things you can buy today that would be considered a great investment, just generally speaking. The market is way too hot. Everything's really expensive. It's kind of unclear if you buy Twilight at 325, like, what is it going to do in the next 6 months? It might go up 25, 50, $100. I don't know. But like, then you're pot committed to like that time frame. So, I think if you can afford the time to focus on the hobby, you're going to be grateful that you have enough money and a big wallet to spend when you can actually focus, because you're going to find singles and opportunities and things to grade and that kind of thing. So I think the sum is like, there's nothing wrong with just holding that cash and like signing up to spend that money on a day when you actually have the time to focus on the hobby. You'll be thankful that you have that money in the future. Trust me. I'm constantly in that position where I'm like, I wish I had money. I wish I had money to spend. Because like the amount of time I spend versus the amount of capital I have, like, is never in tune. There's always like a mismatch of like, I got too much time, not enough money. I got too much money, not enough time.
I think that comes with like this feeling that you have to spend money to engage with the hobby. Like, that's been kind of like forced down most people's throats, which is literally not the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. Cool. Oh, they're coming in now. More questions. This guy. If you had a first sealed, by the wrong people to ask this question, but we will answer it.
God. Yeah.
If you had a sealed first ed edition Team Rocket booster box and a first ed jungle booster box, what will you do with it? Sit on it? I don't know. Sell it? There's so many questions of like, how much did you get it for? Did you trade into it? What's your cost basis?
What
like,
are you going to do with the money otherwise?
What do you do with the money? Like
Zorner said, rip it.
Rip it. Yeah.
Man, if I had a first ed rocket box, it'd be tucked away. Like, I would never, like, that's the one box I want to go after. But there's so many questions for this question, like, in order to answer it. Like you said, is this from your grandma's basement? Did you just recently buy this?
They said cost is free, so I'm assuming it was from the grandma house.
Grandma house?
I think he might also be saying you guys should pretend it's free.
I mean, I would sell it instantly, because
I would probably just sell it.
use that liquidity, because I'm, running a business. So I would use that liquidity to pour into cards that I'm then churning over and over and over.
Yeah.
So it's like,
all right. Well, since these guys are the real investors and I'm the fake investor, I would probably hold the rocket box and sell the jungle box.
Good Lord.
I could see myself doing that, but what's a rocket box? Like 30 grand?
It's crazy. I remember that thing was like 12 grand in a first ed at Card Party 2023, but now it's like 26, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thanks. All right. I think that's
okay.
Go ahead,
Jake.
Jake.
We can call
go,
it.
Go.
No, I had a funny, no, not a funny story, a sad story. I met this, it's a sad. I met this dad and his daughter at a local show. It was actually a Westgate show several years ago. And they had a bunch of rocket packs, and then they had a rocket booster box. I think it was first ed. And they were asking if anyone knew where to sell it. And then Gabe, shout out to Collectible Council, he pointed them towards me, and I told them that they should take it to Card Party. And it was the first Card Party. And sure enough, they sold it to a vendor friend, John, and his team of vendors. And they sadly were a little naive and left that booster box on their table, and someone swiped it in the ballroom
Oh no.
within like an hour of buying it. And there's no cameras in the
Wow.
ballroom. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember 2 years ago when I started getting into vending and things started to heat up. There was a mom of a dude that was our age. She was going around East Bay Card Show, and she had a box of First Ed Team Rocket packs in the original box, and she was asking everyone like who would buy them, and it was just the most obscure experience because it's like, what does this lady have these packs? She's like, oh yeah, we had them since we were young. I'm like, are they on weight? Are they light? I didn't buy them. It's not really my thing, but yeah, I remember that would not happen these days. Definitely not.
Definitely
Quilly,
not. Miss those
you got
days.
any closing notes you wanted to say?
No, this was super fun. Thank you guys for having me. It's always great to get together and love your guys' chats always. So it's an honor to be on and am I the first guest? Is that right?
You are the first
Wow.
guest.
I'm
Yeah,
honored to be the
definitely.
first guest.
And also last, so congrats.
That is not so poorly with me.
No, well, it's because of me and my opinions on One Piece. Don't take
God.
it
Oh
away
yeah,
from you,
I'm
Drew.
gonna need yeah. He might not
Oh,
make
yeah,
it
if,
next time, so
If people want to find me, I'm Quilly Bear Cards on Instagram. I just started a YouTube video and looking forward to interacting with more of everybody in the future. This was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Go subscribe. Go follow him on Instagram. Do all the socials. won't
Jake,
regret it.
anything offensive you want to say to One Piece people or anything? Anyone
No,
else?
I've said enough.
Okay.
It's we're good.
It's fine.
Everyone understands where I stand on it. But this was a good one. I'm glad to have you, Drew. Seriously, you're first of many, but you're special because you're the first, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Ern, when are we going live next?
2 weeks, right?
I think so. I
2
hope so.
weeks. Knock on wood. 2 weeks. We'll be live in 2 weeks.
I don't know if we're gonna go with someone as a special guest next time, but there are 2 people that have shown interest. So we shall see.
We shall see. All right, that's all we got for you guys. Thanks for watching. It's been fun, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Have a good night, y'all. Peace.
Yeah.